treasure that's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure that's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler.
Oh, that's great. Spike needs to get in to roll 20.
I'm getting in. Just give me a second. I didn't know we were starting early.
Hold your britches.
It's not early.
It's 6:45. It's 6:46 actually.
On time.
There we go.
Oh, Thorn's an NPC, guys.
Yeah, you didn't see that? I did that like in his last session.
I know, but I miss him.
Well, he sent me. I called and talked to him today, and he's having a rough go of it. He's got kicked out of his living situation in Texas and is currently driving back to Florida to crash with his mom's living room for the next couple months.
Damn.
And can't find real person can't find actual work because there really isn't any. So not only is his comedy life going down the tubes, is he can't find like a job waiting tables either. Anyway, last we left off with you guys. You had said your goodbyes to Tharn at the formerly Flame Reach Grove, and now the hopefully to be again Shivergreen Grove. After saying your heartfelt goodbyes, Bureau drew a teleportation circle on the ground, and you teleported to Craghammer, to House Thunderbrand, where you were planning on meeting up with his old buddy Terra, who had informed him that she had figured out a way to scry on their lost companion through the abjurative wards of the Iron Authority, the empire of hobgoblins on the southern tip of Taldore. Upon arrival, you found you sat in the arrival area of their teleportation circle, knocking on the door, waiting for someone to come let you out, and no one did. Eventually, you found your way out of there and started exploring the house, and no one other than unseen servants appeared to be present. Eventually, you found your way upstairs to the third floor, where Bureau had led you to her personal quarters. And in trying to get into her room, you alerted Stedos Thunderbrand, her great-grandfather, to your presence in his abode, as he came out, as cranky old dwarves do, and told you to essentially get off his lawn. He, after explaining the situation to him, he got you into Terra's room, where you entered, and found that she was missing. and found a correspondence on her desk that appeared to be from Seeker Asum. Upon closer examination of the correspondence, with one of you touching the paper, the letters changed, and you learned that it was, in fact, from your old buddy, Basvir, the Rakshasa, um, who said that he was apparently having trouble dealing with you all head on, so he was going to go after the ones that you care about. And so had sent her an amulet upon which, of her touching it, she was transported to some demiplane. You took a long rest in House Thunderbrand. Stedos providing you with some equipment as you were intending to go and rescue his great granddaughter. He presented you with a couple of potions, her spell book that she apparently had left behind, a mirror to be able to communicate with him.
You got a white boy there.
What?
Oh, sorry, wife.
Yep.
A mirror to communicate with him across the plains. And upon all of you touching the amulet, you were transported to some what appeared to be tomb or dungeon, maze-like in all of the hallways. You appeared in a room with several teleportation platforms on it, with what looked to be a statue of Basvir that seemed a bit out of place, not covered in quite all the slime and grime that everything else was. Upon leaving the room, you found a set of cylindrical rooms that were filled with all manner of dangers, both acidic and fiery, and decided not to deal with that. While down there, Cortanus had gotten close to some scummy water and had a bit of a vision that is seems to be lingering the effects of it on her. You made your way into a much larger room, what looked to be like some sort of throne room that had statues of several of the prime deities in it, and had some of the prime deities in it with quotes of their commandments on plaques at the bottom that didn't appear to match up with the deities that the plaques of the statues that they were attached to. You were eventually able to switch all of the plaques around to the correct statue of the deity they belong to, and sat down in the throne room as you heard several slamming sounds and locks on opening. As you came back out of the room, it appeared that several doors throughout this maze-like dungeon appeared to have been opened, and that is where we last left off. Also, Biro, you had messaged Tara upon your arrival, shortly after all of your arrival here, and you were able to confirm that she was still alive, though it sounded like she was in a pretty bad way.
Got it.
Pretty bad way.
Yeah.
Good.
So, Guardians of the East.
Defenders.
Defenders, Guardians, same thing.
Defenders assemble.
Yes, the Defenders and Guardians mean pretty much the same thing.
Justice League of the East.
You like to do.
I think we should go back to that room, the acid. I think that'd be a good idea. There's a reason that those things were there, keeping us from the other rooms, right? I'm not stupid for that, right? That's a good idea, right?
I'm certain Tara would have said something about acid and fire and all that if she could had gone through such a thing.
I could run down there real quick, just see if it turned it off. We honestly haven't explored anything since we sat down, so
We don't
I
know if it
suppose so.
disabled a bunch of traps or what. So
Well, you're not going by yourself.
Yeah.
it's you could literally see me. I could see through the. I just start walking down the corridor.
I
Noxus!
and I'll follow him.
Noxus,
I'm
fight!
just gonna look through the doorway and see if the acid room is still shooting out acid.
How far is your dark vision, Fike? 60 feet?
60 feet, I think. Whatever half elves get.
I believe it's 60 feet is
60
your
probably.
usual.
Yeah.
You can see just into the acid room, and the doors into that room obviously are still open, and the pillar still seems to be rotating and shooting out acid.
Yeah. So it's still doing its thing. So it didn't
Damn it.
disable all the traps. So everybody still be alert.
Yet the doors beyond it might be unlocked now.
However, from where you're standing, Shango, you can see a bit further down this hallway as those doors appear to be open.
You guys seeing a map?
Yes, it's a very big
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
so
Oh, sorry.
too
Here,
loud
let
in my
me,
right
let me
corner.
help you.
Guys, where are you?
You gotta zoom way out.
I had the same
It's a
thing.
it's a big map.
Guys, I'm lost.
That's a lot of
Any,
lot of
a
things
lot of
you
shit.
yeah.
A lot of stuff.
All right.
Any direction is as good as the other, I believe.
Yes,
Mike, what do
Who's
I agree with Shango.
got the aura up?
Aura.
That's
What aura?
me. That's just for
Oh.
drift globe distance.
Oh,
Ah,
aura.
that's for your drift globe.
yeah, we don't see
We can
auras,
make
so
that-
You don't see
we
it yet.
can make it so that you can see it.
Yeah.
Yay, we like to see stuff.
There.
hello.
That's the radius in which we can see in color.
Neat.
So all votes for north, not towards the acid spinners.
I kind of want to be a little adventurous, but I mean, I say south, but whatever.
So,
Simply
just,
look past the acid, you can, I presume.
so I'm clear. The room that we just left is the one to the east?
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Holy cow!
Oh crap, we're top tier.
That was loud.
Didn't expect that.
All right, let's I only saw one vote, and this is a democracy, so that means there's 2 votes for north, and nobody else voted, which means your vote doesn't count. So let's go.
Noxus just hangs his head. Damn it!
Don't vote. Your voice can't be heard.
I did vote. I said south.
Either's fine with me.
That's
Let's
still
just
2-1. I'm fine with either.
Also,
Fight's gonna
are
start
we
heading towards those set of.
Are we certain that this place is static?
I think I might need to
No,
Convinced.
but we are not certain of much here.
Yes.
As you guys get up to that door, more of that hallway is revealed to you.
Yeah.
For 120 feet, because of Nox.
Oh yeah. It's
Layout I might have to consider.
Does that appear to be a dead end?
It would appear
Huh.
that way.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I do, but it's only gonna last for 10 minutes, or whatever we
With
do,
enough
we're gonna have to need a plan for me to run and do things.
Shango, is it something you can ritual cast so we can keep it up?
Indeed. Just permit me the time.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
I permit the time, but I'm like tapping my foot impatiently the whole time.
We understand, Bureau.
So you're sitting there ritually trying to cast detect magic, Shango, and all you hear is
I was like, I don't hear it yet.
Yeah, I look up like every other sigil. It's like,
Eventually, the 10 minutes goes by, and you have your detect magic back.
30 feet, right?
The only things that you see that appear to be magical in your immediate vicinity are the things on you and your compatriots.
Okay. Is this a ledge right here, or?
It does appear to be a ledge, yes.
So we could hop up, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I assume we're
Oh.
up and it's.
As
Oh
you
no.
kind
Are
of
we
get
up
up
or
to
are we down?
there, you look out over the ledge, and you look down over it, and it goes. You can see a faint reddish orange glow towards the bottom, but it seems hundreds of feet down.
Okay. Nothing magical, right?
Not at the moment, no.
All right.
Is it narrow enough that we can jump across, or is it like fall and die kind of thing?
Can you jump 10, 12 feet?
I believe so.
Hey, got there.
I think I can.
Never remember the jumping rules.
Then you can certainly try.
It's strength score, right?
Rude.
Yeah.
Long jump. Number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before.
Number of feet up to my strength score. Wait, so if my strength score is 10, then that may. Oh, to your
It means
score,
10
not your
feet.
modifier.
Yeah, score, not
Yeah.
modifier.
So if your
So, I
strength
mean-
is 10, you can do 10 feet.
I can jump it and
I can probably jump
I would
it
be able
too.
to as
bring a
well.
rope and bring a rope back,
Can you
or
trust me?
throw a rope back.
I mean, we had that northern chamber. It might go around to this. There's no reason to
Yes.
possibly fall into the pit of death.
That is fair.
Can I go
Well,
exploring real
fair
quick
enough.
to see if it makes
yeah.
a circle?
This way farther. And I'm heading back
Yeah,
towards the chamber
I'll
again.
follow Shango.
As you come back into that room, you can see that several doors are opened in this room. A door immediately below you. Right there.
Whatever direction the group goes in, Biero's kind of constantly at minimum power walking.
Boom.
I just really like things.
I'm safe.
As
What-
well as
I presume nothing magical in the hallways.
you do not see anything magical, no.
Shango, I'm gonna start walking ahead through that one, and I point this way.
Alright. I'll stay like 2 steps behind them and see if anything pops up.
Shaboom. And shaboom. A fireball goes off and we all die. Sorry,
No.
sorry, guys.
Ren, can you join me in secrets real quick?
Yeah.
Or can everybody else go into secrets real quick?
Everyone go in
Get out.
secrets.
Get out.
You too, Biero.
You too, Biero.
Oh, thought I did click on it. Sorry.
No worries. There's no DC. You've already, it's already been failed. So
Oh.
it's just whenever you are near it.
Oh,
you
okay, so it isn't.
pass.
Alright, I thought
Yeah,
the
you are
under the spell
fear-
effect.
Yeah, you are under the fear condition, essentially, if you are within 60 feet of one of these pools of scummy water.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna immediately be jumping like back away from that. To
Yeah.
like around the corner. Okay.
All right.
Was quick.
Yeah. Everyone's going past there, and Ren's nowhere to be seen. Ren's
What?
not following them.
No, Ren!
Oh, for
Did
fuck's sakes.
because Fike wasn't with that group, did Fike see her leave?
She never came into the room.
I was too distracted.
I'm gonna try to wander off and see if I can find.
All right. So while you're
Dirty scum.
going back to look for Ren, the rest of you come around that corner, Fike, and you can see it apparently comes back around from that same area you were at from the other side. That's that same chasm you'd seen before.
Hey, that looks like that drop off from before.
Ah,
Indeed.
same chasm as before.
Well,
You
let's
were
go
right.
back.
We shall file that for later.
You all right
Yeah.
over there, Fike?
No, I'm gonna go look for Ren wherever she went. I'm assuming she's either exactly where we just were. So
So
is
yeah,
she
so
like?
if you would, you come around the corner and Ren is
Up against
kinda
the
standing
wall.
there with her back up against the wall, breathing heavily.
The cyclines to
Ren,
Fike.
you alright?
I'm sorry. I can't not go back in there.
In that room?
The water.
All right. I'd kind of just look back to the group, guys. Just stay in earshot. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Certainly.
I'm just gonna walk up to Ren and just go. Are you hurt? Is this something? You all right?
I honestly don't know. There's just something. I cannot get closer to that.
All right.
It does things to the mind. I don't wish to see that again.
Okay. Just stay with me for a minute. I'm going to just put my arm on her shoulder and I'm going to cast Calm Emotions just to calm her down.
Ren, as he touches your shoulder and grips his holy symbol, you feel the radiant energies of Sarenrae flow into your body. And how long does Calm Emotions last?
That's a while.
Calm
Double check it
emotions.
though.
Can we get some counterfire?
1 minute.
1 minute. You are, at least if not, you don't know, temporarily able to, you're back in your right mind.
Yeah, she just kind of.
All right, stay close to me and move, and we're gonna start booking it like through that room and then into another room as fast as possible.
Right.
Okay. Before that happens, real quick, Shango and Nox are exploring that room up there.
Around the corner. Right?
As you come into, as you come into that room, you look around the corner, and the room is fairly empty. There is a pile of refuse in the center of the room.
Refuse?
Yeah, just like
Garbage.
garbage,
Okay.
shit, garbage, piss,
Rubbish.
rubbish. There are several chains with manacles at the end of them attached to the walls of the room. Several sets on the wall directly opposite to you, and the one in and to your to the bottom to the left as you come in. One of them does appear to have what looks like humanoid skeletal remains with their arms still kind of like chained, like sit in the seated position, and their arms are still kind of like chained in the manacles above them at the wrist. But it's like it looks like it's been there for ages, like Indiana Jones, bone white skeleton, kind of long enough for all the flesh to have
Smash cut
rotted
to a
away,
bleach
and
white skeleton.
Gotcha.
yes, it's a bleach white skeleton kind of thing, covered in like dust and that same kind of gross film that's kind of on everything. It has like that green sort of like fungal, mossy, like pond scum kind of all like over it. The walls have that same like dripping wetness to them.
Just lovely. Anything magical in there?
Uh, the shackles appear to be magical and abjurative in
Right.
nature. You get the sense that they negate magic.
Yeah, magic. All right.
Hey, Shango.
Yes.
You, would I have to make a roll to think if somebody's watching me?
To think
Or
if
would I-
somebody's watching you, like
Yeah.
physically,
Yeah, like somebody's around, and I just can't see them.
Make a perception check.
Make a paranoia check.
Yeah, paranoia check.
Well, it's I have basically what I want to do is I have 2 bottles of sea invisibility, or yeah, I think it's either scrolls or potions. I think it's a scroll, and I was gonna use it, but I wanted to make sure
Okay.
narratively Nox would have been like, feel like somebody's watching us, because if not, that's just me.
No, it's okay. Yeah, if you want to use the scroll, you don't have to. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have 2 of them. Hey Shango, I got these when I thought I was gonna fight Bureau, because he can go invisible. So, let's see.
Clever.
I see.
So
Do you
yeah,
still think you are going to fight Bureau?
it was in the champion fight thingy.
Just asking. Okay.
No, I don't think so. But what if somebody's like watching our every move right now? We just can't see them. Like, maybe we should use these.
DM question: would someone that's using like invisibility show up in a detect magic as like an aura of illusion or something?
That's a good question. I didn't think
That
of
is
that.
a good question.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of breaking like a detect invisibility thing.
So I feel like I looked that up and there was like a sage advice that said no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say no. Specifically, the only reason I would say no is because there are specific spells that are designed specifically to see things that are invisible or detect things that are
Yeah.
invisible. So I feel like the development, like if you're talking about the development of spells, like I feel like when they were developing it, they probably would have, like,
Yeah.
it's,
Made it so.
otherwise, what's the point of developing the see invisibility spell?
Okay, that makes
You could just
sense.
use a detect magic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the logic I'm using.
Yep.
So-
it makes
That's
sense.
what I'm sticking
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Detect
Yeah,
magic
yeah,
also
absolutely.
just specifies visible creatures
Hmm.
for it.
Oh,
Oh, it
there you
does.
go.
Okay.
So, should we use them both? Should I just use one? Like,
Both appears to be overdoing it.
okay, so I put one back. Yeah, I'm holding one.
If an invisible stalker, we suspect one of us detecting such stalker appears better than 2 of us. Rather save the second one for later when the first one runs out.
Got it. And I open up the scroll and I read it.
Alrighty. One. All right, so you open up the scroll, begin reading the arcane language coming to you, and after it finishes, you watch Shango as Noxus's eyes flare with a like a blue arcane glow, and they just continue to stay like these glowing, these like pupilless glow to his eyes. As you look around, Noxus, it lasts for an hour. It does not require concentration. So for the next hour, you can see. So for the next hour, for the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Oh boy.
And as you look around, make a perception check.
Noxus, is that what my eyes look like?
Is that what his eyes look like?
Currently, ye sort of, but in a different color to them.
A little bit, but yours are darker. Or no,
Yours
yours
are
are
like
darker.
yours are like a cyan blue, Noxus. His are like a royal blue.
Other way around, yours are lighter.
I like that. I like that.
16. You kind of whip your head around, looking around. You don't see anything
Alright, I don't really see anything.
that you.
What about in the room?
You don't see anything before that you didn't see before.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything, so I'm gonna just go down this way and see what Vanya's up to.
Keep looking, you should.
Vanya's checking out this room in here.
Yeah. So Vanya, as you kind of step up to that door, you kind of peer into this room. I was coming to you next.
Gotcha.
This room doesn't have much into it. You see on the wall above and below you. Not that you saw the ones in the other room, but you see those similar, like the same kind of shackles set up. One of them has similar humanoid skeletal remains. From the shorter limbs and whatnot, you get the sense that it was probably dwarven.
Okay.
And since Noxus is there behind you, you can only see out to your aura, but Noxus, you can see that door is also open, and it appears to go into another chamber.
Looks like there's another room past there. Do you guys want to go check out the room down there first, or?
Vanya, Bureau, Noxus, and Shango, you guys kind of look around and realize that Fike and Renata are not around.
Wait, where'd they go?
I'll say
I'll be back over to you two. Oh, sorry, Bureau, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll just say I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if they're in the hallway, but see if you can grab some of those shackles. And I'll kind of.
Okay.
I want to interrupt what they're doing, but I'll.
Yeah, Fike and Renata.
We're ready to move.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying we're cutting back right to that moment.
Right.
Run.
Thank you, Fike.
All that
And
other stuff was happening while you two were conversating and casting the spell and stuff. So I'm kind of jumping around, but you guys are spreading out a little bit. So.
Splitting the party.
So, suddenly they run around the corner right into B Arrow.
Yeah, so you come around the corner of Bureau.
Three Stooges moments.
Boy, don't disappear. Who knows what can happen around here.
Just strong arm Bureau out of the way.
Fike smacks into B Arrow. Renata smacks into Fike. It's a dominoes effect.
Where are you taking her?
I assume I see Noxus.
See several open passages. Yeah.
Do I see Nox's thick tail sticking out of that? Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Going after the tail.
Nox and Vanya are pretty big dudes. That's a narrow hallway.
Wait, what?
Turn around to see Fike with Renata's hand in his as he's kind of like dragging her along. He's coming at you at a pretty high speed, and he's telling you to get out of the way.
Pardon the Noxus.
I'll get out of the way.
So you guys going right into that room?
Yeah, just bursting in, yeah.
And then just immediately gets on the other side of Vanya. Pardon me, Master Vanya, and uses him to get between her and the side of the pool. Since he's large.
You can't see the pool anymore. The minute has kind of passed, and you can't see the pool anymore. So you're good.
Thank you, Fike.
What was that?
What's going on?
There's something about those
Shango,
pools.
don't go out of sight.
Shackles you told me to grab. I'm confused now.
There's 2 of them in here. We'll grab some.
There's some here.
I assume we'll have to rip them off the wall, basically. But...
Yeah, they are bolted to the wall by some sort of iron or steel.
We're gonna see who's stronger, me or Vanya. Probably Vanya.
You think?
There's one set on the northern wall and one set on the southern wall. The one on the southern wall has a skeleton in it.
All right, Vanya, on 3.
The Stormlord believes
Hold on
in Noxus.
What was that, Renata? What's wrong?
I am sorry. There's just simply something about that water. My mind is...
Wait, is it all water or just that water?
I know it's not. I just looked at it and it shows you very terrible things and I don't wish to see it.
All right. Well, if we see water, we'll know what to do. Just get you out of there quickly.
Again, thank you, Fike.
Wait. Hang on.
I poke my head out from around the corner and flip off the statue of Busbeer in the pool.
It does not appear to react to your taunting, Vanya.
I add in a couple swears in giant and then turn back to.
Biro, Shango, Vanya peeks his head around the corner, flips you off, and says some questions.
What is transpiring here? Most confused I am.
Oh, hey, Fike. So, you do that thing with your hands, right? I can do that too, but like, I have 2 different types of it. It's weird, but
Keep it in the
anyways.
bedroom, guys.
Hey!
Take
That
inspiration.
one. That's not what I'm talking about, man. Anyways, you know that healing thing that you do with your hands. I can do that too. I think.
Right.
What? I mean, can that help her? I don't know. I've never used it.
It's
You
more
don't know.
like
You don't understand what appears to be afflicting her. She just looks frightened.
it's more of a poison or disease thing. There seems to be a mind thing, not a body thing.
Damn it.
Is the door in front of me open?
The doors to this room are open.
All right. You
And
guys
you
have
can
your
see
your
what you can
strength
see.
contest. I'm gonna walk into the next chamber while they're having their dick measuring contest.
I'm gonna go with him to stay away from that water. And look
All right,
back.
Vanya.
I am sorry. I shall try not to cause thee trouble.
Alright,
All right,
there.
Vanya and Nox, you can each make strength checks.
Can I
So
use a
Noxus.
crowbar in some way to help pry it off the wall?
Give you advantage.
That's cheating.
I'll
Who's
cast
got
guidance
the
on
leg?
Noxus.
Who's got the girth? Let's go.
Strength.
Oof.
Oh!
So, Vanya, as you begin using your crowbar to pry these chains off the wall, you watch as Noxus kind of grabs at the base of each one, puts his foot up on the wall, and yanks, and nothing happens.
Ooh.
Shit.
Nox, you
Damn.
had guidance also.
As you're beginning to use your pry bar, your crowbar, Vanya, as you stick it in and start to like work it, your crowbar actually starts to bend a little bit. If you don't stop, you might ruin it.
I'll stop.
Nox had guidance?
Yes.
Is that-
No. Oh, I had guidance?
Yeah, from
Yes.
Shango.
I was trying to say that the Stormlord believes in your.
Oh. Can I use it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll a d4.
Not sure if it makes a difference.
I could.
What's that? Noise?
Hey!
Same result.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so then I go, fuck this, and I take out the spear and I just cut him off.
You summon the spear into your hand and stab at it. They appear to be protected magically.
Damn it, motherfucker!
Well, those would have been useful, but let's not waste time.
You hear fucker.
What?
No, it was just under my breath.
Yeah, just.
Onwards, we shall press.
As
Hopefully
you
there
guys
aren't no enemies.
move into the next room, Fike, more of it is revealed to you.
Bill, this is not a happy fun ball.
No, we found it was like an angry. What was it? Some angry.
sad amulet.
Sad amulet.
Oh,
Angry frustration amulet. That was it.
Oh yeah. Very sad, very angry.
Yeah, but we need to make it a fike idiom, like big fuck off, trappy place.
Yeah, there you go.
Or it can be just another stage name of his. What's up, her? What do I see? And my see invisibility thing hasn't. Shit, that's a long.
It lasts
way.
for an hour.
Yeah, but it hasn't like pinged anything at all.
Not as of yet, no.
You
Okay.
can see 120 feet, like because your dark vision goes 120 feet, so you can see 120 feet through the ethereal plane. That's pretty.
Mhm.
Guys, I'm fucking Legolas.
What your
Whoa,
dragonborn
hey.
eyes see?
Hey, guys, there's a long hallway over here, and there's a carpet. At least that's what I think I see.
A
Well,
carpet.
that sounds as good a place as any to go.
Yeah, and then there's a long hallway that way. Yeah. There's a couple doors, it looks like, but I'm a little afraid to go anywhere. down that
Shango,
hallway.
looking down into that room, you
Yep.
see another room that appears to have that same kind of setup with the manacles attached to the walls.
Gotcha.
Guessing that's what this room is too down here. That's out of character.
Can I make another try real quick at the manacles in this room?
You can certainly try.
Who would make such a place?
The holding cells unnecessary. They appear.
A devil or a
Fuck
demon.
sakes.
Yeah,
is the
it's
answer.
just not coming off. You get the sense, based on watching Noxus try to attack him with his spear earlier, that they're somehow magically protected.
Let me
Like a
try
magical
one thing.
prison. It's like a magical prison in this place.
Can I try using stone shape on the walls around the shackles to see if, like, I can cause a chunk of the wall around the shackles to fall out?
You can certainly try.
I will try that.
All right, so you cast stone shape on the wall around the shackles, and you're trying to what? Just like open up that section where they're attached to the wall.
Yeah, or at least, like, if a piece of the wall comes out with the shackles, that's fine.
Okay.
But, like, trying to get them essentially to fall out that way.
Yeah. So
New
you
improvised
reach
weapon.
out and
Take a cinder block
touch-
here, Vanya.
Yeah, you touch the wall.
I'm fine with that.
And almost like wet clay, the wall around the shackles where they're bolted to the wall appears to melt away and reform with like a foot in to the wall, and they clang fall to the ground.
Nice.
Hole.
Want to carry those, Vanya?
I will gladly. What do they do exactly?
You are unsure. They just look like wall manacles to you.
Yeah, I mean, I was told to get them off the wall, so I tried, but nobody's told me what they.
Hey,
We'll go
hey,
take them regardless.
hey, Vanya, and I open up the bag and say, throw them in here. Throw them in here.
I can just carry them. They're not big.
But okay.
I'll just drape them like around my neck, basically.
Sure.
Just carry the big chunk like on my back.
He's wearing like the Hulk
Gucci.
Hogan.
Oh boy.
I feel like Ren is using these shenanigans just to calm as a calming source. Like, as usual, this is a little bit easier.
So, anyone want to fuck off down these hallways, or?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take
Let us go.
Everybody,
I don't believe I wish to fuck off down
Not
the hallways,
yet.
but moving down them, yes.
stick together.
Yes, I guess
We
we're
are
going
not
north.
leaving anyone behind.
All right. As
Going
you move
north.
up into there, Fike.
Oh my gosh, it's a rotating saw blade.
Chairs.
The pinwheel chair. Our sworn enemies.
Four chairs.
There appears to be what looks like
I do like the aesthetics.
a long, aged, wet, soaked, kind of rotted wood table with some chairs. A couple of them are knocked over, almost as if it's been discarded for eons.
So one that's
There
not knocked
is
over.
something sitting on. There's two chairs that are knocked over. Two of them are sitting upright. They look old and soaking wet, and rotted, and they have like that same kind of like moss or like pond scummy kind of like stuff growing on it. There is what appears to be something set on the center of the table, that has that's probably come that has a like a piece of wet damp cloth draped over it.
All right, so just for character's sake, I need to insight check the chair.
Don't forget the table.
Do it.
Don't forget the table. That
No,
motherfucking
the
table.
table's fine.
It's a
the
mimic.
chair.
No,
the chair.
no.
It's always the chair.
I'll wait for Shango. I'll beckon Shango over to tell me if it's magic or not. See what's going on.
It's magic.
Wiggle
Shango.
my way past Noxus, who's blocking the hallway for everybody.
You come up, Shango, and look at it, and whatever is under the whatever's under that little piece of cloth does appear to have magic radiating from it.
Okay. Is it what kind? Evocation or
Enchantment.
enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Sorry.
A mundane table and chairs it appears, yet the cloth is hiding something of magical sources.
Do we want to see what it is?
I mean,
Yes.
all right. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that thing like the like I pull the cloth and then all the things on the table stay on the table.
Ta-da!
Not on top of the cloth.
Yeah, the cloth is sitting over the top of whatever this is.
I know what's going on.
You still
So you yank the cloth away.
So that seems
Got my
like a
spear
terrible
ready.
idea.
My spear's ready, pointed at it.
Yeah, as you yank it away, you see laying there on the table what looks like it's this strange, oversized tadpole-like organism. It's pink and fleshy. There appears to be a singular eye at one end that's just open, and the eye is not moving around. It doesn't appear to be. At one end, there's like a tail at the one side. At the other side, there's an opening for some sort of mouth hole, and there are these 4 hooked, talon-like grabber teeth that kind of come out from it.
The fuck is that?
And I need you, Fike, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit!
Sort
You
of,
got any
not
good
quite,
paladin auras there?
They're called
Yeah,
face
it's
suckers,
good.
right? Those things?
Not quite a face sucker. No, it's more
Face sucker.
tear shaped.
Face sucker, yeah.
It's like smooth. It doesn't have like all those appendages on it that like a face sucker does.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you look at it and it is, yeah, it's weird. It's like this weird alien thing. It appears to be. It's not moving.
Do you want me to poke it?
No, just someone mage hand it to the bag of holding. We'll inspect it.
Okay. I take the end of my spear and I open up the bag of holding and I kind of just push it in.
Okay. It drops into the bag holding.
And I close it quickly.
Yeah.
I believe the question is why?
I don't know. I just do what I'm told. We got 10 minutes. If it's alive, it's gonna die in 10 minutes. Just a heads up.
Something interesting it might be.
Yeah, for later.
If you insist.
All right. Well, there we go. Going down the hallway. I'm gonna peek around the corner.
As you peek around the corner there, the hallway and worked stone appear to end towards the end of that hallway, as it appears to open up into a more natural cavern.
Looks like a cave. Do you guys want to go back down the other hallway? Or do you want to go this
Might
way?
as well put our heads into it, at least see what it is.
Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Django!
Just looking down this hallway, see if anything pings on my detect magic.
Nothing seems to ping on your detect magic down the hallway.
You see Jingle like sort of half jogging around the corner.
Go,
I'm here.
go, go, go. Echoes through the caverns again.
You know the
Some-
message versions we also have, right? No need to yell.
Yes, we
Right.
shall have no element of surprise here from anything.
If they didn't know we were here, we're here now.
They
So-
knew the second we sat on that throne and all the doors threw open.
Yep.
The other one was
I
gonna be
believe
gone
the
and
second we stepped
for a
in
long
here, they knew.
Good point. And I walk around the corner and I go right there.
Right there.
Right there. Right there, right there.
Right
Go
there.
there anyway.
Stand next-
The cavern opens up to you a bit more.
That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
You cannot take the boulder.
Oh, come on. It's a nice boulder.
We have nice boulders at home.
I want that boulder.
Damn
Look
it,
at
Mom.
it. It's geometrically shaped perfectly, Shingo. You don't find good boulders like this every day.
It is a very nice boulder.
It's less a boulder and more a
Oak expresses.
rock formation that appears to go floor to ceiling.
It's not even a boulder.
I don't know why I came in with you on this vacation anyway. You
That's
don't
a nice
understand
column.
geology.
That's a nice column.
You don't appreciate it.
You don't even appreciate my sense of style.
You guys, did you just, yeah. Chill there while I reveal what you guys can see here.
Okay.
Go running around.
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of why we're joking around. I'm trying to give you some time.
We're just so curious.
Ren, you still good?
So far.
I don't really see any water around here, so we should be.
Yeah.
Visions you
Unless
mentioned
there's like a
Claus?
dripping.
Don't laugh. Don't you laugh, sir. Don't you laugh. That's not funny.
Oh, that looks like some water over there. Okay. I can't see shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
I think
behind.
I think John knows what we could face.
Oh no.
Like David does too.
Oh gosh, guys, it was great knowing you. It was great knowing you.
Visions you say these waters cause?
Gosh damn.
Oh, is there more?
So you don't like any water now?
Wait, I take that
I
back.
know it's
I take
not.
that back. Cortanis, you might want to stay back. There's water, and a lot of it.
I know it's not if it is all water, but
Can I tell if it's like that scummy water, or is it too?
From where you're at, I mean, you can see that there's water, but from where you're at, you can't really tell. You can't, like, examine it specifically.
All right, so maybe we should go this way, and I point in this direction because I don't see water. And I point this way, and I say, "There's water that way."
Any direction is as good as the first, I believe.
Shaggy,
Alright.
can you tell if there's any like new magic affecting Ren?
I don't know.
She
Can I?
doesn't appear to be different.
Other than she doesn't seem to like water anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
No irradiating effect it is.
Hmm.
again, I am sorry.
Don't apologize.
No
Figure
need
it
to
all
be.
out.
Shit happens. We're good.
Rather difficult place this is.
Apparently.
And
I'm gonna
certain-
go. Go ahead.
And certain I am, if trouble arises, you will be there to face it.
I certainly hope so.
I certainly do know so.
And I walk there.
Alrighty. You walk over there.
Start forward and try to face away from where they pointed as best as possible. Just
As I walk up closer, I go, "Gosh, damn it!"
Look at me. Look at me.
What?
Renata,
Mhm.
just close your eyes. Just keep your eyes closed.
Take off your goggles.
Yeah, you might want to do that. Yeah.
All right. And then
Hey,
she'll like
Renata.
lift him up.
Walk around in the darkness.
Well, there's a drift globe, but
She's in-
up to a
she's in
certain
the
point.
light.
You're in the drift globe
Yeah.
right now.
She has exactly as much vision as I do.
She wants to
Hey.
be in the light. Sorry, that
So yeah, we'll just kind of take him off, put him around her neck or something like that.
there's a doormat over yonder. Wait, this way, and then there's water that way. So I
Doesn't
say
look quite
doormat.
like a doormat. It looks
gonna
more
say.
like a wall.
It looks like a wall. So
Like,
I
but
will
again,
walk.
You can
I'll
also
walk up
see
close
it looks
to
like more worked stone and stuff, and it looks like a manufactured. It looks like the backside of a bookshelf.
The backside of the bookshelf. Oh.
Okay.
We found the backside of the secret entrance.
Does somebody want to help me kind of investigate this? And I'll
look at
start
it and see if it's
investigating.
magical.
Make
I
an
will
investigation
assist.
check.
Any magic coming off of it?
No magic.
Cool.
I'll start kind of feeling around, like looking for a button. Button. Where's the button?
Make an investigation check.
It's one of the books.
I'm assisting.
Well, it's the back of the bookcase, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're assisting?
Make an investigation check.
I am. I gotta open up my page, damn it.
You don't have it open?
No, it's separate from what we're doing, so I
You
can
have
see what we're
advantage
doing.
because Piero's assisting you.
Oh.
Big bucks, no whammies. It's better.
Looking around, rubbing your hands against the wall, you can't see any sort of device or anything like that.
I got nothing.
Right.
Try to go
Shall we
through
just
here, redo?
push it over?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Want to help me, Vanya?
Do you
Like
care to
moves.
help me?
Ha! You're funny. You're funny. And I will start to push him. Push the thing.
I'll start
push.
pushing as well.
As you push on it, it quite easily, almost as if on a hinge, begins to swing open.
He's
Ah,
sounding
yes.
like he's expecting a heavy resistance and he just falls over forward.
It is the most nemesis of things, doors. Always. Doesn't matter the group. It's like finger exercise. Just
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I step around the corner and see what is presumably water.
A pool of scummy, gross water.
Motherfucker!
As a matter of fact, Vanya,
Oh no.
please make a wisdom
Oh
saving
no.
throw, as well as
Let me-
you, Noxus.
Motherfucker.
Couple pancakes and a little bit there.
Hey, that's not bad.
Come on.
Natural one.
Vanya, you feel an oppressive force on your mind, but are able to shrug it off. Noxus, however, if everyone else could please
Oh no.
go into secrets for me.
Do you not have a paladin or a damn it, Noxus? Come on.
I don't think I do.
Not at third level paladin. he
Yeah, that's
doesn't.
fair.
Slowly but surely all go nuts and afraid of water.
How am I? How did I make that?
Yeah. It worked.
I don't know, I kind of like it. It's gonna be super annoying if we have more and more people getting afraid of any sort of water, but
Yeah.
I kind of. I wish I had like a tarp or something. Maybe I could lay my cloak over it.
Of like dripping.
So I guess if both of us have that fear now, we can just send both of us ahead to make sure you all don't get close enough. You'll know because we'll be running the fuck back away.
then the guys up are already afraid. It's like, alright, if they stop moving, we know we shouldn't get closer.
What I just fucking know is going to happen is whenever we start fighting somebody in here, there's going to be those pools of water.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be like a water element or something.
A pond scum water elemental. Fuck.
I'm just really hoping that saving against it once makes me immune.
Yeah, I hope so too. That'd be good.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it's the first time we've come Well, we kept walking past the pool in the arrival room, right? That didn't seem to trigger it.
Yeah.
Well, there was no. I don't think the pool in the arrival room didn't make any of us make wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Not at the start. No.
No.
So they're like the first people to see it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, nobody else really went by the. Nobody else went by the pool
This
down
one.
below.
Yeah, the one that got
Ren was
Ren.
interested
She
in.
kept
Yeah.
everyone from getting close enough to it.
Yeah, she was the first to go
You guys
in.
can come back.
Okay.
All right.
And we're back.
Vanya, as you're standing there next to Noxus, you look over at him, and he's just kind of like staring at the pool, unblinking, with like this look of shock and fear on his face.
I shove him back away from it.
You feel a sudden jolt as you're kind of like brought back into this area, Noxus.
So when he
What
pushes
happened?
me back, I'll fall to the ground and kind of do. You know, like how they do that scared crawl back as fast as you can thing.
Gonna go up to Noxus at that.
And I will do that until I hit somebody.
You seem to backing up, and you run into the shins of Renata and Biero.
Who kneels and
that?
puts a hand on his shoulder.
What
And
is transpiring?
He'll
He'll
be very afraid and just kind of like go in the fetal position.
Oh,
What's
Noxus.
going on here?
Wanya, what do you see?
I didn't see anything. I saw a pool of scummy water. Unless I did see something else.
Nope. You felt some sort of an oppressive force try to impose itself on your mind, but you were able to shrug it off.
I felt something trying to fuck with me, but that's about it.
I'm just gonna try to help Noxus up. Like, Noxus. I know.
He'll kind of open his eyes and kind of sigh and then stand up slowly and still look afraid.
You have to, like, an understanding nod at that and keeps a hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
More pools of water, Noxus, or invisibility you have seen?
And he doesn't say anything.
See his mouth move like he's trying to find the words,
Yeah.
but he's just dumbstruck and apparently can't find his voice.
That's not good. All right.
No.
Fuck.
Okay. Well. Oh, fuck. One sec.
All right.
Let's see if Vanya comes up with this. Nope.
Vanya, would you mind staying here real quick? Biro, Shango, let's fan out this room, let's clear it, and then we could backtrack.
I'll watch them, keep them in the light.
Thank you.
All right.
Which
All
room?
right. We're just gonna. I'll take the north part of the cave. And I'm just gonna probably go like 60, 80 feet, and just see what I could see, and then hit.
I'll go north.
You
to
just
west.
put your token where you're going. All right, so you guys are moving there.
Brave man, Pike. Brave man.
I didn't want to be the general. We got a bunch of soldiers that are bleeding out.
I shot sheriff. I didn't shoot the deputy.
Sometimes you don't have choice.
Forgot we're on Twitch.
So?
No, you just
Copyright?
Twitch sings now.
Copyrights.
No, you're fine.
Oh, you've already infringed so many copyrights today.
I don't think our little 4-person viewer stream is gonna get
5 now.
recognized
Thank you.
Copyright. Sorry,
Yeah.
copyright lawyers. As you guys fan out, you see 2 more of those large pools of scummy water. The cavern continues to have like a natural formation to it. Unlike where you were over on the other end. Let me just finish before you guys move it more. Let me just finish revealing what you guys see. You see what looks like more worked stone on the other side of that water, Shango.
Okay. Is that a gate or something? The golden thing?
It appears to be some sort of gate or opening. However, as you guys are there, you hear as something breaks the water and is leaping up out of.
Oh no!
Is leaping up out of the water and lands around you.
Guys.
I know what it is. I think I know
Rock
what it
and
is.
fight.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Ambush! Ambush!
I think I know what it is.
Shark and bears.
No!
Man, bear, pig. Man, bear, pig.
Fuck!
Not what I thought it was. Not what I thought it was.
Looks lovely. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's a slud.
That's a what?
Slut?
Slod.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. These are.
Oh,
You
no.
don't know anything about its
We don't know.
personal
I
choice of
need
lifestyle.
everyone to roll initiative.
Da 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 da. Initiative. This is great.
Beat Bureau yet again. Because I'm back.
Why doesn't it roll?
That's probably for the best,
initiative?
honestly.
Why doesn't it roll advantage on initiative?
I don't
Hmm?
think.
I don't get it.
You might not know that you can have advantage on
It
initiative.
is rolling advantage on initiative for you. They
Hover
just show
over
it
here.
differently for initiative than everything else for some reason.
Do you have like an item or something that helps with that?
No, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Sentinel Shield.
Ah!
Yeah, if you hover over it, says
It does
that
say it
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah, it says
2d20s.
both if you hover over it.
Interesting.
It just doesn't show both of them like it does for everything else for some reason.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
It only shows you
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why it does it like that, but
The more you know.
Hey, stop it! You're
ooh,
creeping me out, cat.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, jerk.
Hey, it's a nice.
No, it's not.
Speaking so rough to that poor cat. It's just lonely. He wants some attention. He, I don't know.
He.
It.
Look at these slods. These fucking thick ass slods.
There you go. You're just in
let's
receipt.
pretend for a second that Fike doesn't know what a slot is.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, what the fuck are these?
There you go.
The fuck are these?
It's gross.
Fike doesn't. I do. All I know is that these are thick.
There.
The kakaka.
Yep.
Well, this is gonna be great. Fike's all the way over there.
Fike's
Fike's
fine.
running off by himself again.
Yeah.
Nope,
fine.
nope. I brought people with me. We just fanned out in different directions.
This will be fine. This is fine.
You guys, all three of you got 10s. That's funny.
Yeah, right?
It's weird.
Right.
Ren, you got the highest dex out of everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those that got 10s, anyway.
I think she has the highest dex of all, don't you?
Probably. I don't know. Anyone else have 20?
Oh, Biara seems. I know Biara. Where do
No,
you
I
have
don't.
20?
Like does, doesn't he?
It's Jack of all trades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 24 like usual.
Ah,
As
yes.
usual. Show off.
All right. Since you guys were like cautiously moving around, inspecting the area. There's not a surprise round. The jumping out and breaking of the water is what you guys, when that happened, you were like, oh shit. Also, in case you haven't noticed, Bear, I've turned off the grid on this. We're gonna try and do it without the grid, just to see how it goes. It'll allow you to be a little bit more fluid. But anyway, Fike, you get to act first.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're big. Take this.
Nice.
Against whom?
The thick blue frog-like creature that I don't know what it is.
Thick one.
Yeah,
The
take
blue
this.
one.
Thick boy.
So the blue one.
Yes, the blue one.
Now with your swashbuckler thing, do you have to be engaged with one other combatant and no other combatants in order to get sneak attack?
I believe.
Yes.
So.
So since you're engaged 1 on 2, you don't get sneak attack.
That would be correct.
All right, I'm just double checking. All right, so he takes 9 points of slashing damage. From your first attack, as you whooshing big slash across his bicep, and he just kind of looks down, it bleeds slightly, and he looks back up at you, and almost like this ribbity throat growl as it looks at you with a slight smirk on its face.
All right, I'm gonna go. You nasty. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him one more time as I'm running away.
Okay. That hits for another 9 points of damage.
Oh boy, Fike. And I'm gonna run.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that hits him. Both hit. So you leave another slash on his shoulder, which doesn't seem to phase him much at all. And hold on, let me help you. Where are you trying to go? This way?
Yeah, I already moved 5 feet to get around him, so it'd be like 25 feet. Yeah.
Alrighty. That ends your turn, Fike?
Oh no! I go. We got company. Bad things.
Bad things.
You tell me.
Be more specific.
Red, come back to me.
Things.
Red room. Red room.
Bureau, you're up.
All right. I would like to, if possible, throw a synaptic static in such a way that it hits all 3 of these.
What is the
It's a 20-foot sphere.
20 foot? Let me get you a little aura thing here.
Okay, and I will cast the spell as you do it.
Clone yourself.
You should be able to move that around wherever you'd like to place it.
Thank you.
And however you'd like to place it.
Right about there.
Alrighty, so you drop a synaptic static there. What does that save for them again?
DC 17 intelligence.
17 intelligence save. Alrighty. The red one fails. The blue one right next to you rolled a natural 1, so he fails. And the other blue one that Fike hit a couple times already rolls. He rolled a natural 17, but he has a -2 intelligence.
Nice.
So all 3 of them fail.
Fail.
So that's 27 psychic damage and minus d6 to their attack and concentration saves if they ever have to make any of those.
All right. Sorry, I'm just mathing. And they. All right, I'm gonna put. Put that little symbol on them so that they are staticked.
Sweet.
All right. So that's your action. So you this like staticky purple like sphere ripples the water as all of them kind of like grab their heads and
All right.
as that happens, you hear in your mind, you'll pay for that, fleshling.
You first. And then I will not do anything with a bonus action at the moment, but I will move back a little bit, probably risking an attack of opportunity here.
Yep. Where are you going to move to?
I'll just move like here.
There? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, he does get an attack of opportunity on you. He's going to reach out and bite at you. He has a minus D6, you said?
Correct.
For these?
Reach out, touch me.
So that's a 13 to hit because of the minus on it.
Well, that's good for me.
All right, so he reaches out and his jaws just snap as you're able to like tuck and roll out of the way. Does that end your turn, Bureau?
Yes, sir.
All right, that brings us to the little red buggers. This one's gonna chase you, Fike. And that one right in front of you, you watch also, Fike, as some of the damage that it had taken from the synaptic static, it appears to heal some of that. Some of those wounds start to...
Oh, I thought you said it was going to get worse. Oh, okay.
Nope,
Never mind.
it starts to heal up. And then Shango, that one right in front of you, he's going to first try to reach out and bite towards you.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, you suffer from that bite 6 points of piercing damage. And as he has you, like, has his mouth like clamped down on your shoulder, he's going to go in for his 2 claw attacks against you. Roll the same thing. That's a 23 to hit.
Still hits.
And a 13 to hit, which I'm pretty sure misses.
That misses, yeah.
All right. From his claw, you suffer... Oh, pooper muffin. 4 points of piercing damage as he like jams his claw into your abdomen. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
It's not a very good one.
Alrighty. Fike, that one's gonna do a similar thing to you, except he has a D6 minus on his stuff. First, the bite. That's probably gonna miss. That's a 6 to hit.
That misses.
And then his 2 claw attacks. It's a natural 1 and another miss. So he's still reeling from the synaptic static. Do they get to save out of that at the end of their turn, Hero?
Nope.
Nope.
Actually, no. Yes, they can.
No, you
at the
can,
end of
yeah.
each of
Oh,
their
okay.
turns. Sorry.
And is the minus D6 on saves or just attack rolls?
Just attack rolls
and
and
ability
concentration checks.
And concentration checks.
And ability checks.
Oh, he rolled An 18, but it's -2. So 16. So he fails. So he still has that on him, but you can see that he's the synaptic static is still fucking with him, and he's unable to make contact with you, Fike. Noxus, you're up. Be aware with your inability to speak.
I already know.
All right, verbal components for spells.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So my question is would Nox know?
I mean,
Or
if
are you
can't,
just letting me know that?
you understand enough about magic that if you can't speak, then you can't cast spells that require
Got
speech.
it. Now, am I afraid of water?
No.
Just want to be sure. Just that. Well, actually. Yeah. It's 40. I have a 10-foot reach, right?
You do, with your
Okay.
spear.
Okay, so I'm a Naruto run it, spear out. It's gonna materialize as I run,
Surprised by that.
and I believe that's 30.
Actually, you get center your token right on my arrow there.
Where's your arrow?
The arrow disappeared.
Did
The
I?
arrow's not there.
I saw it a second ago, but
I
it
started
disappeared.
right here.
Should be.
Yeah, he was like.
See, Naruto
There's
runs
you go.
like, that seemeth bad for balance.
There you go, right there. And then you've got a 10-foot reach. So yeah. You go ahead. You can make your
Yeah.
attacks with your spear.
I say in my head, stab at thee. That is the right one. One. A
Hits.
2.
Hits. Both hit. For 20 points of damage.
And these are not fiends, obviously.
They are not fiends, no. The spear does not appear to do any extra damage
Cool.
to them, though it does
Boo.
take the damage, and it like screeches out as you do the damage to it. Any bonus action? Take that as a no.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Alrighty. This guy is gonna run right up to you. It's now the blue one's turns. He's gonna run right up to you, and oh yeah, this one is gonna run right to you two guys, and Biero, that blue one. Those two blue ones, you watch as they also appear to heal up from the damage that you had done to them somewhat.
That's unfortunate.
But that blue one is going to make some attacks against you with his minus d6 still. First, he's going to bite at you. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, 19 to hit with the bite. So you suffer 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then with his 2 claws, he's going to slash at you with his claws. That is making me do all this extra math. How dare you? A 16.
Just misses.
And even less than that. So he misses with the claws, but he latches down on you with a bite and like yanks away. Your armor seems to absorb most of it, but it still hurts pretty bad. Noxus, that one right in front of you is going to unleash on you. What's your AC again?
Right now it's 19.
19. So his bite misses. His claw misses. And his other claw misses. Also appearing to be under the effects of the synaptic static. It just can't seem, it's almost like it's seeing double of you or something, and it just can't seem to land a blow. They're
Yeah,
each
Viero.
going to make saving throws. Fails. So they're both still static. Bringing us to Ren, and then Vanya and Shango would go at the same time.
All right. Well, Ren's like looking around, can't really see anything because you can only see through the aura.
Mm-hmm.
Just calls out, "Where is
I'd say
everyone?"
it's a free action if you wanted to put your goggles on, I'll say. If you want to.
Yeah, she's considering it, but considering how much they said water and she doesn't want to immediately run away from her friends, might look to Vanya. Canst thou move the globe?
Yes.
And then she's gonna hold her action, take out the wand of magic missile, and wait until she sees something, an enemy.
So you're gonna hold your action until you.
Yeah, until I see an enemy in the light.
And you're gonna use the wand.
Yep.
All right. Vanya and Shango. I'll leave it up to you guys who goes first.
Can I go to fire Ren's ready to action?
Sorry?
Just get that out of the way.
She's
I
waiting
can't-
until she can see a creature, and she can't see one yet. So.
Yeah. Well, I have the drift globe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
until you
so-
move it. Yep.
Until you move it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm. I
It just
can't
follows
hear
you, right?
Shango, if he's saying something.
Oh,
anything,
yeah,
so.
go ahead. You can do your turn
Okay,
first. And then
awesome.
I'll go after.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You were
Yeah,
asking
I
who goes first. I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
I thought you were
No,
just going, and I was like, yeah, go, do your thing.
No, I was waiting to see if you were okay with that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm going to move up to here,
All right. So,
and I will.
so you move. Were you behind Ren a little bit, or?
A little bit.
Like a little bit,
A little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
I have
So,
fast movement.
Yeah,
I have enough
so-
movement to
so you
definitely
move up
get
to
the-
there.
Everybody's
Once you
getting
move
like
up to
real
there,
rope.
You can see those two things in front of you. However, that rock formation blocks you from seeing the one next to Biero.
Gotcha.
Would I be
Okay.
able to see the one next to Biero from my position?
No, you would not.
Okay.
But you can now see those two, that red and blue one, right next to Fike and Nox.
Okay.
So if you want, your triggered action can go off.
Yep. And she's gonna fire the one furthest away.
How many charges are you going to use on the?
Let's go with 2 for now. That would give me 4.
4 darts.
Yeah.
4 darts.
44
Yep.
plus 4. Oh, fuck.
Oh, oh, that's rough.
Wow.
That's rough.
Damn.
That's
Oof.
rough.
Big oof.
I feel bad about that.
You got 1-4 in there.
Can I move it all or within the aura or
You held your action.
action so I can't move? Yeah, I can't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that goes off. You can finish your turn now,
Yeah.
Vanya.
So I wanted to just leave the drift globe there, if that was cool.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna
Just so
do.
that Ren can still see.
All right, so you can go ahead and move. Move wherever you want.
All right, and then I'm going to. I'll bonus action rage.
Yeah.
And start shouting, "Witness me!" And basically charge and charge straight at the blue slot. And
All right,
hopefully
and then
get him.
turn the aura on your guy off.
Yep.
And I'm gonna leave this guy right there where you were.
Wait. Ready. And I will hopefully get him with the. I believe I get him with the ram's helm as well.
You would have moved 20, yeah. So you watch as, with this ram's helm he has on, he comes charging in with his head lowered towards the thing. Make your attacks if you're going to.
And I will attack recklessly.
All right, so make your attacks with advantage.
So you
23 and 20 both hit. So on the first one, you get an extra D8 damage because of the ram's horns as he crashes into it with his head first, and then brings the axe up for a strike.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's his magical ram's horn.
Down, can't lose.
What?
Rage Radiant Bludgeoning.
There was no radiant damage, but
I do from Divine Fury.
oh, that's right.
Only on the.
That is nope. That's right. You're correct.
Oh my god.
So that's a total of how much damage on him?
That is 21, 24.
32.
32 total. You went quiet there all of a sudden.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
32 days.
Good.
Yeah. So you watch as Vanya comes running up, head like a actual mountain goat, just boom slams into him, which he steps back with his arms flailing out like this, leaving that nice center mass target open for you, Vanya, as you just whooshing, shing, 2 big slashes with the great axe. It's those cuts are looking like he's starting to show a little bit of wear and tear there. That ends your turn, Vanya. Shango.
All right.
All by your lonesome over there.
Yeah. First I go, ah! I take a look over my shoulder.
This weird red skin, like amphibian salamander type thing with these crazy claws and sharp, jagged teeth.
Take a look over my shoulder. I realize it's not the only one, and see that blue fucker move past just where I was about to run. It's like,
Yeah,
for
you
the
watched
love
him
of...
like run. You like running past a hallway. Like you just watched him just like
Yeah, just running past it. It's like, oh, for the love of God, God damn it!
like a gorilla with his on his fists and stuff too. Yeah.
Well, bravery above all, right? And as my bonus action, I'm going to use Tempestuous Magic to get 10 foot of flight speed.
Okay.
Because I'm about to cast a spell. Going
Go.
this way. Oh, you can't see my thingy right
I
now,
can't
right?
see your thingy right now.
This way.
This way. Okay.
So pulling out my staff and then flying up here this way and be like, ah! And then I want to continue this way.
Okay. Oh, here, let me... I know I'm supposed to be helping you guys out on this now.
Yeah. So just kind of run around over here and pulling out the...
So you got about 10 feet of movement left if you want to use it.
Yeah. Actually 20. I got 40 speed because I got the mobile feed.
Oh, I didn't... When did you take that?
You let me learn it in Lemnele.
Oh, I forgot about forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder.
Good choice.
So I pull out White Man's Rod, and I'll cast Bane out of it, that I still hidden in there, on the 3 guys that I can see.
Is that a charisma saving throw?
Let me check real quick. Where is it? Yes, charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. All right, I'll do the 2
DC.
blue guys first. The one next to Biero.
DC 15.
He fails. The other blue one fails, and that red guy. I'm assuming it's that one that's been synaptic staticked.
Yeah, because I can't see the other one anymore. I don't think I
because
can
the
get in
things
the way.
in between you.
Yeah, I don't think I can get away.
All 3 fail.
All right,
They're
so
not going to be hitting anything for a while.
Yes, good.
Probably for the best.
And then
Bane. What do we'll use this little guy for Bane. And they don't really get a save out of that, do they?
I don't think so.
I think it just lasts.
Yep. It just lasts a minute and it's concentration, so...
Yeah, so it lasts as long as you concentrate on it. Alright, so that's your action to use the...
Yeah, and then bonus action was the movement over here, the first wind thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So is that ends your turn then, yeah?
Yeah, just kind of look around, be like, I don't know where to go, and just gotta spin in a circle.
Confusion from the early Final Fantasies, just spin in a circle.
No direction seems any better than the other. So
this is all terrible. It's all terrible.
Fike, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the blue guy.
All right.
I'ma hit something.
28 hits. You get sneak attack though, because your buddies are there.
Oh no, what's that? 3d6.
Nice.
Ooh, that is nice. So
26.
yeah, so he takes 26 points of damage.
I'm gonna hit the red guy.
All right, so you're gonna go hit the red guy with your second attack.
It's 18 hit.
It does. For 8 points of damage.
I'm just gonna walk away from both of them, and I'm gonna go help Biro out.
All right, you go run over like right there.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah.
All right, you got plenty of movement. We don't have to. So you just run off over there as they both get struck by your attack. That ends your turn.
No, I got a bonus
Oh,
action.
because you. Yep. Sorry. Scimitar speed 31 also hits for 10 points of slashing damage. As you big slash across his back. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Bringing us to the red duders.
The red duders.
They heal up a little bit. The ones that have taken damage. This one's gonna move right over here. This one is gonna move over to you, Shango, because you casted magic at it.
Come in.
First, the one Shango who has to roll
Oh no!
minus a d6 and a d4.
Get wrecked.
Let us know if it hits a negative.
Also, are you okay? What was that con save?
You don't know what that
Oh
con save
no!
is. All right, so. All right, so. This is, 17?
I'm actually gonna have to use shield because that's my AC.
Okay, so he goes
Hey.
to bite at you, and you bring your shield up, and it's his teeth like
put,
scrape
like,
across the arcane surface.
Put like the staff out in front of me and it makes the barrier.
Yeah. Second attack, natural 20.
Well, that will hit.
Third attack, natural 1. It's like all over the place. All right, so he does hit you with one of the claws. So you take a 6 points of piercing damage as he stuffs his claws into your gut again.
That was the crit?
Oh, sorry. That was I'm sorry. That was the crit. It should have been 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 9.
Thank you for that.
Do you need another save? Or wait, I need a
concentration check. DC 10.
That was weird. Discord just booted me, and I'm sitting here like, why isn't anybody talking?
So yeah, you maintain concentration easily. Then Fike, that little guy who ran up on you is gonna attack you. First with his bite, which misses. Then with his first claw, which is an 18.
Misses.
And his other claw also misses. As you're able to just dodge out of the way, just slashing at you, and you hear in the back of your mind, "Stay still."
Oh no, that's the thing talking to me. No, bad.
You don't hear it. You hear it. It's just like a voice in your brain. Noxus.
It's like having headphones. I'm a stab.
Bill, did I get skipped?
You did. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You go right now.
Okay, cool. So I'm just
My
gonna draw.
apologies.
No problem. I'm just gonna draw the Frostbrand rapier and poke the blue one a couple of times.
Yeah, you are.
Bards.
Arabia.
The 11 misses. The 22 does hit.
And I will use my defensive flourish just to
Okay.
be a shit. So 17.
17. The cold damage doesn't seem to do as much as you would expect it to.
Okay. Then
So it
14.
only takes 2 points of cold damage. So that's 14 then.
Yep. Yep.
All right. From your first attack.
Well, my only attack, because the first one missed.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yep.
From your one attack.
And is it anybody that I can see looking particularly hurt at the moment? Which I guess would just be
Shango's
flanked.
taken a little bit of damage, but I mean he's
Yeah.
got a couple. He's got like a puncture wound in his stomach, but nothing too
Okay.
crazy.
Then I'm done.
My abs.
All right. Sorry, I skipped you there. Noxus,
problem.
now it's your turn. And Noxus isn't there.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I'm right here.
Hey!
I'm going to stab the blue one right in front of me.
All right, so you get your spear. Take 2 attacks at it. 22 hits. 21 hits. For 16 points of damage. That one's starting to show a little bit signs of wear and tear. As you the radiant the spear burning into its flesh with its radiant damage. With the blade out on your spear, it actually gives off a little bit of light too. It's also inside of the drift gold light, but gives off a little bit of extra light. That's your action.
Vanya doesn't look bad, right? He looks fine.
Mine looks untouched.
I'm completely untouched.
I mean, if I could use my bonus action to stab again, I would, but other than that, I'm done.
Alrighty, that brings us to the blue guys. Their wounds start to seal up a little bit. Alrighty. The arrow, that one that's on you, is going to keep going at.
Okay.
Even though he's got all these.
Well, my AC is 23 at the moment.
Yeah. It doesn't. Well, 23. But he got a -7 between the two things. So it doesn't hit up.
Well,
Hey,
sweet.
Misses on the first claw because of all the shit. It's a natural 20 on the third attack, though. For that second claw attack.
Oof.
From said claw attack, as he slashes across your torso, you take 15 points of slashing damage. Or I'm sorry, negate that. You take 25 points
Ooh.
of slashing damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Yeah, uncanny dodge. Woo.
No. To take that damage.
To take that.
Oh.
damage.
Oh. You're
so
doing
you
that
see
thing.
this?
So how does that work?
Basically, I astral project my spirit out in front of Biro to take that damage from him, so that attack hits me instead.
So the actual strike doesn't strike you, just you just take the damage.
Correct.
All right, so you take 25 points of slashing damage. The arrow, I still, however, need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, it's It's
The
no
new
effect.
paladin
And
thing?
It's paladin thing, yeah.
Ooh, never heard of that. It's
I've
neat.
never heard of it either, so that's why I'm.
Yeah, it's a redemption thing.
It's like a redemption thing, right?
Yeah, it's a redemption thing.
I'm assuming it is. I just
yeah,
am
it's
unfamiliar
the
with
first
it.
time I've done it, so I had the page open literally a second ago. Oh god.
And so I wanted to do the crown for a similar thing, but like, no, can't have it.
Oh no.
What? This or the Guardian?
This feature, at 7th level, creature within 10 feet, you take damage, you use a reaction, take the damage instead. This feature does not transfer any other effects that might accompany the damage, and this damage cannot be reduced in any.
Yeah, so any effects still go to Bureau.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so Bureau, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Got it.
19. You feel some sort of disease or poison try to enter your body, but your physical hardiness, you're able to shrug it off.
Nice.
That ends its turn. After Vanya you come up and just like slam into that other one. He's gonna turn towards you and try to retaliate.
I would expect nothing less.
And he has advantage because you used reckless attack.
I did.
And he rolled the same thing twice, so he misses. On his bite, the second attack. Actually, second attack. First claw. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and on the third claw, yeah, that one's gonna hit too.
Okay.
All right, so both claws hit. From them, from the first claw, you take 12 points of slashing damage, reduced to 6. And 11 points of slashing damage, reduced to 5.
And a pair of con saves?
And a pair of Constitution saves, yes.
Nice.
You also are able to resist whatever effect this thing is trying to push onto you.
Alrighty.
That ends their turn. Ren, then Vanya, then Shango.
All right. So at this point, he's heard like a lot of yelling. I think I heard Shango yell at one point. Just gonna call out, Shango, where are you?
Here.
Again, try to head that direction. Figure out, where it might be coming from. 'Cause I can only see.
Polo.
Yeah, would I have been able to hear where that sound might be coming from?
Who, Shango?
Yeah.
I mean, generally and vaguely
Okay.
from that general direction.
Okay. So if she ran forward, would she be able to get behind Noxus?
You can move through your
Okay.
allies, yeah.
Okay. Then, actually, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to dash that direction.
All right, and going through that direction, that blue slot is going to get an
Okay.
attack of opportunity on you.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got his minuses, so he's probably not going to hit you.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
It's 17?
Nope.
Pretty sure misses? Yeah. A pox on all of your houses for making me do all this extra math.
It's just dice plus modifier minus bane minus synaptic.
Yeah. Fuck all of you.
Yep. So that was a
Utility spells. You tell us to
so
take
you're able
them.
to get through.
so that was a dash.
That was dash.
And then
Yeah.
Did I just run into this thing?
You're able to get over there. You still can't see, because that thing is just outside the light, so all you can see is vague shapes. Any attacks you would make against it would be at disadvantage.
All right. Then, heck with it. I'm gonna action surge and try.
All right, so you can make your attacks, but they're all at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's just outside the light radius.
Better than running away. Let's see. Bucks, no whammies. Actually, bonus action. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark.
You
Can
have
I?
to be able to
I
see
see it right. Nope.
Yep.
Then no. Submit that. No.
14 just hits.
Oh really? Okay.
That one,
Mark it.
yeah.
2.
13 just misses.
Okay. 3.
21 hits.
And I didn't use my bonus action, so I'll use it for that. Get wrecked.
15 also hits. So how much damage is that?
So that is 15 plus 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 44.
Also, half the cold damage. It appears to be resistant to that.
Shit. Okay, so
Sorry.
so 43, 42, 41.
41 points of damage. Still not bad.
Mhm.
Especially when you can't see what you're swinging at.
Yep.
You feel
Instinct.
3 out of your 4 strikes make contact with something, and you hear it shriek out in pain. Yeah, so you feel like you make contact with something, yeah.
It didn't shriek like Shango does, so that's a plus.
Yes, did not shriek like Shango shriek, no. So,
Okay.
Shango's shriek is a very specific shriek.
Yeah. Ah.
Vanya, then Shango.
All right, I'm just gonna make a pair of reckless attacks at this guy in front of me.
Big blue guy? Oh, hi, he didn't do anything to you.
He tried though.
Yes, he did. He attacked me twice.
3 times, actually.
Wow.
Did he really though?
Get him right
Damn it.
back.
Both hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh boy. That is 20, 30, 43 damage.
43 points of damage. Dang.
Wait, you're level 12 and you only have 2 attacks?
He's a barbarian.
Yeah,
They only ever
I'm a
get
barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, barbarians got more attacks.
That's because Grog was part fighter.
max out at 2.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because he was a frenzy barbarian.
Oh,
So
right.
he
The
gets bonus
Berserker.
action to attack. He's
Yeah.
a zealot, Path of the Zealot barbarian, so he only gets 2.
Right.
So
Yeah,
instead
so
of
you-
getting more attacks, I
Shing,
get
two
to
big
not.
gashes. This one's starting to look pretty haggard. This one's starting to show some signs of damage as he shrieks out in pain, but not verbally in your mind, Vanya.
I shout back at him, "Just fucking die already!"
Shango, you're up. Unless you have a bonus action thing, Vanya, which I thought you didn't. But...
Nope.
All right. Shango, you're up.
I'll tilt a little bit to the right to look past this guy, and I stick out like one thumb, like trying to aim. And then I see Renata run in, so I'm like, I stick out my tongue and be like, and eventually shake my head and try to grab the red guy's head to cast Shocking Grasp.
Ooh. Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
I think that hits.
Fuck yeah!
Go ahead and
Holy
roll
shit!
Damage.
Nice.
All that beautiful bean footage.
Unfortunately, he is resistant to lightning damage.
Oh.
Fucking bastard.
So,
Yeah, so like
sorry. So 25 reduced to 12. So he takes 12 points of damage.
So I'll basically grab his head, like left, right of the hand, like and shake it, like ah.
Yeah. So you just grab him.
Rub his face in it. No.
And then like make my way. Do I make my way? Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna step down this way and be like, "Don't hit me, please."
Well, seeing as how he doesn't have reactions because of your Shocking Grasp.
Oh, I
assume it Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, You watch as Shango steps into the light next to you.
Except for it's like, don't hit me, please.
There you are.
And actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay. If I can move far enough away to get out of his reach, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Right.
We'll say that's close enough.
Cozy up a little bit to
You're like
Fike.
pinned up against that rock formation.
Yeah, that's Spike's back. Don't worry about it.
The protection sandwich right here.
Yeah. It's like one of backing up, reaching back, and hitting his butt. He's like, oh, sorry. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Shango,
Yep.
you're starting to feel a little weird. You're getting queasy a little bit. You got a weird stomach pain.
Okay, kind of nauseous in a way.
Yeah, a little nauseous. Like you ate something that disagreed with you.
Yeah. The
Don't
blue
worry, I
face
have
starts to
hostage
tint green.
detection.
Fike.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the. I'm gonna hit the red.
The red one?
Yeah. Am I not gonna get sneak attack because
You're engaged with 2, yeah.
Yeah, technically he's engaged with Bureau, but yeah, sure. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
the blue one,
because the one would
The red
be.
one's not engaged with Bureau.
no, the blue
blue
one.
one.
Like.
Oh, you said
never
the
mind.
red one. The blue one you get sneak attack on.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So I'll hit the blue one first.
All right. 17 hits.
Die! Just die!
So
I cast die. Did he die?
he did not die. He did take 28 points of damage.
Is he looking haggard?
Not really. No.
It's fucking. They're healing. Just focus one down, and I'm gonna hit the red one twice.
All right, so you hit the red one twice. Hits and hits.
The last one I'm gonna.
13 and 12.
Yeah, the last one I'm divining smiting the first level.
All right, roll another 10.
1 second. Let me just use furious whatever attack.
What?
What's it called?
Oh, savage.
Savage
Savage
attacker.
attacker.
Yeah.
Furious attacker. No, that's Vanya.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So an extra 13 damage on top of the.
All right.
20.
Apparently he's a goblin and gets Fury of the Small.
It's only what my
so
pants
you-
saw.
So you make a flurry of strikes. Bureau.
All right. Nothing from a magical perspective I really want to do, so let's poke him again.
Hits. The 12 misses, unfortunately.
All right. Well, let's do another defensive flourish on top of this. So 23 total.
So 23 total. So you stab once, he dodges out of the way. You stab with the second one, it sinks deep into his shoulder. He seems to be taking it in stride fairly well.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That ends your turn, Bureau?
Yep.
Alrighty, that brings us to the
Actually,
red guy.
sorry. Bonus action. Can I throw a healing word to Fike?
You sure can. Fike, are you hurt?
He took
Only
yeah.
from.
No, from that thing, yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
so you can throw a healing word to him. What level?
2.
All right, you get 9 points of healing. Fike.
9.
9. Alrighty. Did I forget to save out of synaptic static last time?
I think you did.
I think I did too. Fail. Fail.
Get wrecked.
Fail.
Get
didn't
wrecked.
roll over 4, so I guess it was meant for them to keep it. All right, the 2 red guys. That one next to you, Ren,
Mm-hmm.
is gonna make attacks at you. He has advantage because you can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
But he does have his stuff.
Stuff.
The stuff.
Things and stuff.
17, 10. That misses. Oh wait, he has advantage. Misses on the first one on the bite.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. Is it 13 misses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
And 17 misses also, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So he misses on his strikes. That red one is going to stick to you there, Fike.
Yeah, that's fine.
16.
Miss.
Natural 1.
Miss.
And an 11. Yeah, so
Miss.
you're just too fast. You're just duck, dip, dive, dodging, parrying with your scimitar. You're just too fast for him. He's unable.
Parry is not one of the 5Ds of dodgeball.
You're right, so I guess you don't get to use that one.
Yeah!
They do heal up some as their wounds begin to seal up a little bit as you're dealing with them.
Fuck, I was hoping radiant damage would stop it.
Yeah, right.
Shango,
Yeah.
make a perception check for me. And Noxus, make a perception check. Shango and Noxus, you see a figure moving in the darkness, coming from over in this direction.
Can we tell if it's moving towards us?
It appears to be moving towards you.
Can I say a one word out of turn?
Sure.
Incoming!
What now?
You watch this sickly green beam of energy come rocketing out of the darkness, right towards Renata, Shango. As it does, it strikes the red slod that she's encountering right in the back.
Oh!
Incoming! Wait.
Incoming. Wait.
Not you! Not you!
Here he comes. Wait a minute.
Give my this is fine.
We're fine.
Ooh, boy!
Ooh!
Oh my gosh!
Ooh, boy!
It's gotta be dead.
You watch Shango. You don't get to see this, unfortunately, Renata.
Damn! Well, I see the green glow.
You see the green glow. You watch as it just turns to dust in front of you and just falls to the ground.
Oh.
As you watch, appearing from the darkness,
Tara!
Thunderbrand, who apparently heard the fighting.
Fuck yeah!
And says, "It's about time you showed up. Help me kill these fuckers."
It's about time you showed up. Let's go.
Just
Do you
grab it.
recognize that spell?
She apparently make an Arcana check, Shango.
Like, out of character, I'm like, oh, I recognize that. But
Yeah, right? Aw.
You don't know what spell that was, but it was fucking ball.
Fucking awesome!
ooh, I like that.
I want that.
Girl, your girlfriend's here. Be happy.
However, that ends her turn.
How many doth he have?
At that, I'll like just breathe a sigh of relief.
Noxus.
I want to kill this thing because I want to. How do you want to do this? So I'm a stabby stab.
Good.
I haven't had one in a long time, so hopefully I get one. So 1, 2.
14 misses. The 21 hits
Yeah.
for 12 points of damage.
I ain't getting it.
You stab into him again. This thing appears to be made of sturdier stuff. As you stab into him, he's starting to show some real wear and tear, but he's still up. He's still standing.
Vanya still looks untouched.
Yep.
How's Renata look?
Fine.
Perfectly fine.
Alright, I'm good then. I'm too far away to heal anybody then.
All right, that brings us to the blue guys. They heal up a bit. Stop. Go back where you were. All right. That one's gonna continue to unload into you with advantage because that was pretty reckless what you did.
It sure was.
That might actually hit.
AC is 16.
20, yeah, that hits. The first, the bite hits.
Okay.
AC is 16.
Yep.
Just barely hits on the first claw.
Yep.
Was it 16? And hits on the third one as well.
Okay. 3 con saves.
Two con saves, but from the first strike you take 14 reduced to 7 points of piercing damage. From the first claw you take 8 reduced to 4 points of slashing damage, and 13 reduced to 6 points of slashing damage, and I need 2 con saves. Yeah, whatever it's trying to afflict you with, you're made of sturdier stuff, and it's just unable to affect you.
Yay.
Biero, that guy is going to unload into you, or at least try to.
You can certainly try.
That's gonna miss on the first with the bite. He goes in with his claws. What's your AC right now?
25.
Yeah, that also misses with your flourish. He's just, and he misses on the fourth. He's starting to look. He's visibly frustrated at this point. He's just like just swinging, catching nothing but air, and you can see. It's weird. You've never really seen emotions on an amphibian face before, but it's really starting to frustrate him at this point. They're gonna try and save out of their thing. They both fail, so they're still under synaptic static. But you hear Shango say, "Terra is." He sees Terra. She showed up.
Miss Thunderbrand.
Ren, then Vanya, then Shango.
All right. Can't really see past Shango and Fike there at the moment, so just going to nod to Shango and turn and wail on this thing.
Alrighty, make your attacks.
You
You do not have disadvantage on these.
All right, then.
Because you can see him.
Yay! Being able to see. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark. Bonus action.
Alright, so bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Oops, 31. But I gotta turn that off.
Hits. Yeah, that hits.
Yay. 2
hits
and 3.
15 just barely hits.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, it's not super hard to hit, but they
Cool.
seem to regenerate health and have a
So-
decent amount of hit points. He is also appears to be resistant to cold damage.
Yep. So 2 plus 15 plus 2. 46.
How do you want to do this?
Sweet. Then yeah, she just basically spins on heel, ducks down, cracks this thing like in the behind the legs, knocks it over, and then just brings both blades down into it, like in two lines.
Big X yeah, and just right across his chest, spilling open his stomach, and all his insides just spill out onto your shoes, Renata.
I need to be more careful about that.
That thing is definitely deader than dead.
Then
Anything else? You hear
can't
Shango
really
say that Terra has arrived.
Ah,
It's Thunderbrand.
glad to know thou art all right, madam. And then we'll try to keep looking towards the light, but kind of get around here.
Yeah, you step outside the light and you can't see anything.
But I can see into it facing forward, like towards Fike, right?
I mean, it's weird because the light's kind of going around corners a little bit, so I mean, it's still pretty dim light, but you can see.
At least Fike is lit up because
recognize
he's
yeah. You can recognize friend from foe.
Okay, I'm at least gonna go there.
All right, Vanya and then Shango.
All right. I'm gonna move over and pick up my drift globe again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move that over there for now. And then that's 10 feet.
Wait, you're moving the drift globe over there?
No, I'm picking it back up. If that's cool.
Okay. Oh, you're just having it follow you. Okay, I got you.
No. It can't move as fast as I can.
You're
and I think
carrying it with you.
Just grabbing it and running.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Tucking under the...
So I'm gonna all right. So then, I'm gonna delete this guy, the one with the aura on it, so you can turn yours back on because that one's got the correct hit points on it and stuff.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna drop it again in like
Oh, all right. So where are you moving to?
at the end of my movement, basically. I'm gonna move. I mean, I assume I can recognize that combat is happening on the other side of this rock.
Yeah, you can hear fighting and stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna move over and drop the drift globe here.
Okay.
And then I don't think I can. Squeeze past Bureau, can I?
Not. You're big. You're pretty big.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna move around to the other side, like start moving around to the other side of this rock, and I guess I'll take my action to just dash.
All right. Yeah,
and
you're
just
able
stay
to.
over
Yeah,
here.
with your action dash, and you're able to get all the way around that thing.
Okay.
As it turns around and sees you, and it. Oh shit. As the steam engine of hate and death comes. Corner.
I've been there for like 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you haven't really done that much to it. Is that your turn, Vanya?
Yeah, that's me.
Shango.
All right. So I'll see that blue thing over here, like just absolutely smash, and we surround the other ones. So sorry, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll just take a step back. I don't know if you need to measure because I'm not going too far. Just a little bit out of the immediate cluster.
Just like
there.
All right.
Like up
so
here.
you move like 10. Use like 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, just out of that immediate cluster. And which one did I want? This guy. I'm gonna throw a ray of frost at the red dude.
At the red dude.
Yeah.
All right. You make your attack.
Yeah, at the red dude.
24 hits.
12 cold.
It too appears to be resistant to cold damage. Unfortunately. So it only takes 6.
Yeah. Seeing everybody, those all being surrounded and the blue thing being flourished, I feel
Fairly
relatively
confident
confident right now.
That's fine.
So it's
They're also kind of
Got it.
trapped in there too and can't really get away.
Yeah. Actually, I'm
Get
just gonna
wrecked.
step a little bit this way, and that's gonna end my turn.
We're not trapped in
Alrighty.
here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
Top of the order, Fike.
I will like to sneak
You can
attack the
now
red
get
dude.
Attack on either, yes. It's attacking the red guy. That hits. Ooh, 24.
You're getting a big divine smite.
Ooh.
A
Am
level
I?
a level 2 divine smite.
Ooh, so big.
Big boy smite.
Ooh.
I'm hitting him.
Hit him again. That hits. And that also hits.
Is he dead? I'm divine smiting him if he's not dead.
He is not dead.
Divine smite, level 1.
All right. For another 8 points of damage. He's looking a lot rougher than he was before, but he is still up.
I'm just going die. Come on, go on.
Tough little bastards these things are.
I
Well,
don't-
these ones are a little bit.
I
strong.
don't
Blue ones are big and thick, but that ends your turn,
Yes.
Fike. Biero.
All right. If Vanya's a steam engine of death, then I will be a Prius of inconvenience.
Well plaid. Holy fuck.
I approve.
That's
I
amazing.
approve.
Well, I'm probably about to. I should have used my inspiration before, but I'll probably be about to use it now as I.
Ooh.
Watch you roll.
I'm definitely gonna use my inspiration on that second one.
Alrighty.
Yes. Maybe.
15 hits. You
Yes!
also refill your inspiration, I'll say.
Whoop whoop.
So both
Refill
hit.
your inspiration glass.
All right, and well, let's see. For fun, let's do one more
Flourish.
flourish. Ha. Okay. So 18. 21 points of damage.
Alrighty. 21 points of damage.
And then I'll just call out Tara, if you're here, get your ass over here and help us finish this.
Alright. You hear from the other side. I don't think you're one to be making demands. I've been down here for you can see her, Shango. She looks like she's been through hell. Like her clothes are frayed and stained and ripped in places. She looks physically beaten up. You can see several like lacerations and like bruises and stuff on her. She looks like she's been through quite a bit. That ends your turn, Biero.
Yep, and I'll be right back.
Alrighty. That brings us to this guy who's going just a little bit. Some of his wounds start to close. Looks around, sees that he can't really get away, and he's going to turn to you, Fike, and he's going to unload on you.
I'm gonna sentinel.
Mm,
Oh, wait, which one is it? The red one?
The red one.
Yeah.
I don't think you're quite
Like right there.
engaged with him.
No?
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move you around. I don't think you're quite engaged with him.
Okay. Then.
Sorry.
Listen. She
Then-
doesn't need to put a ring on it to be engaged. You're right.
Then if I can get a warding maneuver, fine.
If he hits,
Mhm.
it's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Ah, there you go.
Less than that on the claw. And yeah, he just whiff. Just unable to do anything to you at all. These guys are just completely inept. Bringing us to Noxus.
Now I have a question about Divine Smite, real quick. Is that verbal?
No, that just
Nope, it's
happens
just a
on your
thing,
head.
It just happens. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. After the red guy goes, Tara goes.
That's fine. I need to kind of see if I can even do anything.
You
I don't
can
think
do
I
it.
can. No, I can't really do anything.
Gotta believe in
Stab the
yourself.
red guy from over my shoulder.
Oh yeah, I could do that if Bill allows me to do that. I don't know if I can do that.
She's gonna move right here. She's just got an angle on that guy. She's gonna cast. She's gonna cast. Yeah, she's gonna cast a. Third level magic missile. Oops.
Do I see her right now?
Why does it not? She's just on the other side of that thing for you, unfortunately.
Okay.
That was a good
First
roll,
level, second level, third level. So
though.
that's
The rest were
5,
great.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
Wow. 3 nat 1.
I did the same exact thing.
Wow. Holy cow.
It's a bad night for magic missile.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Such a
As
good
like
spell,
anime
though.
missile swarm just impacts it. It turns. You see a moment of recognition in its face, yeah, that's all she's able to do. And she says, "Will you finish these bloody things off already?" Vanya, the answer to your question is this.
Huh?
He's typing.
Oh, I was like, what question? I'm confused.
Okay.
What?
Thank you.
Noxus, now it's your turn. Sorry.
So I'm gonna try and move over here. It's like 15 feet from where I was,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try and stab over Fike's shoulder, kind of
Because you have
like
reach
Roman
on your-
Legionnaire.
Yeah, because you have reach on your weapon, you are able to make contact with the red one.
Then I shall do that, and I shall hit twice. And if I hit, I would like to use a
Well,
divine.
you can decide once you hit if you want to smite or not. So
Okay.
that's the beauty of smite. You can decide after you hit if you want to do it or not.
The words here.
A 1 and
Hits.
a 2.
Both hit.
And I would like to divine smite on the first one.
What level?
Actually, you know what? I'll just do it. It's 5th, so I'll do 1. No, I'll do 2. I'll do 2.
What level?
They're both 5th levels. Oh yeah, I'm using
You have paladin level spell slots now that you can smite with too. So
I'll do the first one at 5th level.
Okay, so roll.
And I will do the second one at 1st level.
All right, so roll damage for the first one then.
Okay, so that's 68. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I gotta put that in there. $68. Rolling.
That's 68 minus 5. All right, so you reach over Fike and you see this light blade on Shengo's spear come right over your shoulder as the thing turns around with its mouth open, coming down to bite on you. The spear goes right in its mouth. It embeds itself in the back of its head, and you watch as it like detonates, and its head is just exploded off of its body, and Noxus, you totally just absolutely kill that slod.
So I'm guessing I don't have reach on the blue one to hit with that second hit then.
I'll say you do, because you got
Okay.
reach.
And 1. So 2d8. First level. And rolling.
So that's another 17 for him. Yeah, so you stab the spear into him. He reacts to the thing. That ends your turn.
Would I don't know if I think I'll let Vanya just move in there because I was gonna say for narrative purposes would have been better if I just moved there because I can move through them.
That's the whole point of having a reach weapon is you can.
Yeah.
All right, if you're cool, with me being there,
you can reach around other guys and
give them a reach. I see how it is.
Hey. That ends your turn, bringing us to Mr. Blue Man Group, who heals up a little bit.
Not much of a group left.
And he is going to. What is he going to do? He's trapped in all kinds of ways. He's going to go. He's been having so much trouble with Bureau. He's going to turn around and go after.
Go after who?
Fike.
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
Just because he misses on the bite.
Okay.
Goes in for his 2 claw attacks. First one catches nothing but air, scrapes against the rock, and the last one's a natural 20.
Warding maneuver. Fuck him.
Those were 20.
Gotta ruin my fun. Huh, ruin all my fun. You take 12 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution. Actually, as you are a paladin who is immune to disease, you don't even have to make a saving throw.
Yay!
You just like dirt off your shoulder.
This is the first time it's ever been useful ever.
Yay! Besides all those times at the whorehouse, right?
Yeah. Besides all my second job.
You feel this oppressive force try to exert itself into your immune system, but you just burn with Saren Ray's divine radiance, and it just is burnt away.
Ooh, bitch, you nasty.
That ends its turn. It's going to try, for the life of it, to save out of this synaptic static bullshit. Natural 20. All right.
Fuck.
Finally saves out of the synaptic static.
Minus a D4.
Oh yeah, because Bane.
It's a natural 20. Nice success. Go fuck yourself. Ren, it's your turn.
Okay.
You could squeeze in there if you want to cut off.
Yes,
Vanya.
please. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and get
Kind of
wrecked.
Turns to face you.
Raw right back.
You move your hunter's mark.
Yes, that's my bonus action.
Yep. 14 misses, just barely misses.
Get wrecked.
27 hits.
And yes.
Natural 20 definitively hits.
And one more time, actually. Let's.
You also get to double your hunter's mark.
Oh right.
And you don't have a 4th attack on this one.
Oh right. Yeah right.
You
Sorry.
Switched it over with your hunter's mark.
I forgot about that. That was. Oh yeah. So one more.
Don't forget
26.
your hunter's mark
Yep.
on there.
100 mark and
Extra
1
5.
mark.
Extra 5.
Isn't it 100 mark for every hit?
Yeah, for every hit.
Yep.
And then hunter's mark crit.
That was the crit. Yeah.
The extra 5.
Well, you get a hunter mark for the.
Yeah. It's already calculated into the slashing damage. Except for the crit.
Oh, except for the ice. Thank you.
Yep.
So how much damage is that?
So that is.
I'm bad at math.
So 14 plus 4 plus 5. 48.
Kill it, Ren.
8 points of damage. Ouchies. You do a significant amount of damage to bleeding slash marks all over its body, but it is still up.
And it is mark the fuck out of it.
It is marked. That ends your turn. Vanya, then Shango. Vanya, Ren got in between you and your quarry.
Sorry.
You don't really have
Yeah, I don't really have a way to get in there, do I?
Rage
Not really,
is
no.
Shit.
pissed.
I'm sorry.
Throw something at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna huck one of my hand axes at it. And
throw the
then
pretties
huck
and the
other
zooms. Throw
one.
the
Alright, so you
zooms.
throw your 2 hand axes. Rah!
Fuck off, you bastard!
Go fuck yourself!
Make your attacks. 28 hits. 16 hits.
Odin and DVA.
Oh, nice.
Dva.
Dva.
How much is that?
My bad.
That is 23. 26.
26?
34.
34. You both hand axes sink into like the trapezoid area of his shoulders and neck, and you see a spurt of blood kind of out onto Ren as you kind of wanted it to, because she got in between you and your quarry.
Just shit.
And it sort of drops to one knee from the loss of blood, but it is still up, barely.
Just fucking die already! Accord.
Shango.
With Vanya, I agree. Just die. And I throw another ray of frost in there.
All right. In between all your friends, 20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 13, even
cool.
with the reduction.
Yes.
You want to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, so with the note, like, with Vanya, I agree. Just die. And I chuck the ray of frost, like, fizzing past Fike's head and hitting it, like, in between the 2 hand axes that Vanya just threw in. To open up the throat. Well, wait, it's a ray of frost, right? Yeah, it's like sticking out the throat, like an ice shard, basically sticking out.
Like Sub-Zero in that Mortal Kombat movie.
Yes.
In the 90s, just,
Yeah.
there's
Nice.
Just, ice sticks in its throat and it just falls to the ground, dead, no longer moving.
I stab it a couple times.
Are we still on initiative?
We are no longer in initiative.
Ren puts away her swords,
Alright.
pulls out the prestidigitation spray, and just quickly.
Wait a second. Did you
I will pull my
shake
hand.
it before you use
No, just.
I'm gonna run around until I find Tara. I'm gonna pull her into a hug and cast a Cure Wounds at level 5.
Oh, all right. So
Well,
you
I
give
thought he
her
was
a
gonna
big
just have a
hug.
makeout.
As you kind of like lift her up off her feet a little bit, almost as she kind of groans in a little bit of pain. You give her how much? What is that? 33 points of healing.
Damn.
I really thought he was gonna pull her in for a makeout session.
Bards.
First to heal, then the makeout.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
not as good of a
prestidigitation
makeout when they're like on the brink of death.
Yeah, you retrieve your stuff, Vanya.
Or could be better. I don't know.
As you're running up to her, you can see she's got like a split lip, a black eye. Her clothes are like stained and frayed and ripped in places. Her breastplate that you see that she usually wears looks like it's taken a couple of dents and dings into it. She looks like she's been through the ringer. But you grab her and cast Cure Wounds on her as she. It's good to see you too, lad.
I realize there's a pause, and then Ren just starts, like, yelps and runs the hell away, because the pawn right there.
Yeah.
fucking I go
She's
chase
afraid
after
of water now for some reason. Do you know why that might be?
Bureau, actually, as you're that close to the water, make a wisdom saving throw for me. Have you had to do this yet?
I have not. And is this a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect.
Okay.
If everyone else could jump into secrets.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
The next guy.
Oops.
I'm trying.
Almost. Working
I'm
on
trying.
it. Shit.
All right. So you guys ready? You guys ready to find out what happened to Nox?
We don't
That's
know.
a point of secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
I don't
we're
want to
in
know.
secrets.
No, that's not why we're
No.
in secret. Naughty
wanna know.
boy.
I don't
No
think
spoilers.
that's how secrets work.
No spoilers.
All right, what do you guys think has happened to Nox?
Well, he obviously can't speak properly.
Actually, we don't. I don't really know that yet.
Well, he
When
tried to
do I,
respond,
but-
he didn't say anything,
Yeah,
but
like,
that's
right
about.
after the moment he tried to
Yeah,
respond.
that's true.
He might have been in shock, and then we went into battle. So
That's true.
yeah.
Don't know what he saw. I assume it's something involving Tiamat or something like that, but
Yeah, probably Tiamat, like
or
trying to
family,
destroy him or so.
his mother.
Yeah, but Flint, you've like set something in my head now with Terra.
Yeah, right.
I'm wondering why Ren has such a fear of water right now.
You didn't see what she saw.
I assume it gives her more visions, like the initial water.
I actually think the way she died, she drowned.
Which time?
Yeah, which time?
The one to get turned into the card.
Oh no, she
Her
knows
original.
exactly what happened there. Also, she
Yeah,
didn't die to do that.
She told us the story, didn't she?
Yeah, she told us the story. Yep.
I keep forgetting the story.
And we're back.
I see how it is.
And we're back.
Don't
no,
give
it
a
was
damn
just
about-
so long ago.
As you
Shake
set
my-
down, from your hug and the cure wounds that you gave onto Terra, the effects set in.
I set her down, and then I look at her, and I kind of cock my head, and I'm like, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then
She
I
looks
I
at
look
you curiously, and she's like, "What the fuck do you mean? Who am I?"
Oh
what I
shit.
said. Who
What
are
the
you?
fuck?
And why were you touching me?
All right, this is weird. You hugged me.
Oh
I
dear.
think I'd remember
We've
that.
known each other
You
for
did hug her, Bureau.
years.
Who the hell are all of you?
Bureau.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What the hell is going on here?
I back up a little bit and just keep my hand on the. I had sheathed my rapier, but I'm kind of keeping my hand on the hilt.
Oh no. You watch as she kind of looks down towards the waters, and she says, "Hold on, I think I can help you. Come here."
Help me
And
with
she-
what?
You are being affected by some force that resides in these caverns. It's affecting, apparently, your memory, and I can fix it if you'll let me.
Insight check.
Make an insight check. You don't know this woman, and you don't really, or anyone around you at the moment. You don't know how you got here. You're in a strange place. It smells awful. It's slimy and gross. There's dead bodies of these weird amphibian type things on the ground. It's strange.
Who killed these things?
We did.
We did?
That was really cool.
You and us.
Why don't I remember that?
Like I said, there's a force in these caverns. It must be affecting your memory, and I can fix it if you'll let me.
I just sit down and put my head in my hands. And I don't.
As you do, when you're not paying attention, she's going to take a quick step towards you and try to touch you.
I'll
And
flinch at first, but I don't do anything.
she's going to cast a spell on you. As her eyes flare with gold arcane light, and the spell washes over you. As it does, you watch as this arcane ward appears to replenish around her, and this force washes over your brain, Bureau, and the effects leave you.
I gasp, and then I stand back up and I was like, that was fucked up. Is that what's going on with those other two?
What other two? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, her, and I point to Ren, is afraid of water now. And he, and I point to Nox, hasn't been talking for a while.
It might be. It affects different people in different ways. I've had to deal with it myself while I've been here. We should get somewhere safe where we can talk. There's not many places in these caverns that are safe. I have a lot to explain to you. Follow me.
Are we catching that from down where Vernada, Fike, and I are?
Yeah, you can hear this conversation now.
Okay.
Which direction is she wanting us to go?
She's wanting you to follow her in this direction.
I don't think we'll be able to do that with Ren. Can we go the other direction and figure this out first?
Not unless you want to run into more baddies.
I got it. I'll take care of Ren. Ren, do you mind just standing up? Shango, do you have Zephyr out?
Yes. She's sitting on my shoulder, and I like, reach a hand out, and she's strutting up, walking towards you on my hand.
All right. And I just hand Zephyr to Ren. I go, focus on this, and just this. Soft kitty.
Purr, purr, purr.
I'm not singing the song.
I was gonna say.
And I just put my hands on her shoulders. I cast calm emotions, and then we just start booking it after Biro.
Right.
I'm not gonna lead you into rocks. I promise.
All right. She leads you up past the those pools of water.
I put the goggles back up real quick because I can't see shit otherwise.
And up into this cavern up here.
Fucking called it. Fucking.
Okay there? Oh. I look left and right, and everybody just started booking on like, ah.
We're going to grab Shango and pull him along.
Yeah.
Come on, kids. I'm hurting cats and a cat. Come on.
As she leads you into this this cavern, another area of work stone, past these large opened doors into this cavern that's filled with all sorts of rubble and what looks like shattered chests and barrels and different things. Instantly, one of the things you notice, Fike, when you get in here, is in that little alcove there that she's standing in front of. There is instant recognition for you, as there is a statue there in the form and effigy of Sarenrae.
This is a good place.
Though it is covered with the same kind of filth and slime that the rest of these caverns are.
Yeah, of course it is.
Miss Thunderbrand, where are you leading us?
This is the only place of refuge I've been able to find since I've been down here. I really kind of lost track of how long it's been that I've been down here a while ago.
Well, in the outside world, I think it's been maybe a day.
It's strange. I got this letter from our mutual friend, and she kind of winks at you, Biero.
They know.
And all right, from Awesome, and it had some sort of talisman inside of it. And when I touched it, I appeared in a room with what looked to be a statue of a Rakshasa.
So that letter wasn't obviously actually from Assume. Apparently it was from the Rakshasa trying to get at me because through you because he couldn't fight us head on.
There's a Rakshasa after you.
There is now, apparently.
Well, that's unfortunate. They're quite the pain in the arse.
We'll have to take care of that. Sorry about that.
That's just the understatement of the century, honestly.
Can I tell how honest she seems to be in all of that?
Make an insight check.
Not knowing. If I could find it.
Ooh!
She seems to be forthright and honest. Doesn't seem to be holding anything. Django.
So it was like she truly didn't know anything about eruption.
No, it doesn't look like that. It looked like she thought she was getting a letter from us. She was under the impression that that's what it was. So how is it that you are here? Don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled that you're here, but how is it that you are here?
Well, we teleported to your house shortly after I said we would, and...
Really? Because I didn't think you came, because that happened like minutes before I opened Asum's letter.
Really? That's a odd coincidence.
And I've been down here for what seems like weeks.
Well, you've only been down here. Time seems to pass differently here. At least that's what Stedo said.
Piero, the mirror.
Oh, yeah. Do I have the mirror, or who had the mirror?
I think you did.
I do.
I was assuming you would have given
I
it.
do.
I
pull it out of the bag and I hand it to
You also have her spell
Hero.
If I may, I thought I have the spellbook.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Shango held it.
Spellbook,
you, as in the group, have
Oh, yeah.
her spellbook.
Yeah, I think
Pull the
someone.
mirror out and give it to Bureau.
If I may ask, before we talk to the old dwarf whose name I forgot. Damn it. Stedos. Miss Thunderbrand, an odd question this might be, but your powers, where do you draw them from?
Years and years of study and practice.
So, and I pull out her spellbook. This is rather for ritual spells only?
Oh no, this for all sorts of spells. I mean, I specialize in abjurative magics, but I like to dabble in a little bit of everything. There are ritualistic spells in there as well, but as a Thunderbrand, we practice the arts of the arcane through hard study and practice. It's not something that comes naturally to us. We have to work at it. Well, most of us anyway. My cousin is a bit of a prodigy, but
So you're not in need of this book to swing your spells?
I very much am in need of that book in order to regain my spells. And right now I only access to the spells that I had memorized before I was separated from it.
Can I do another insight check on that?
Sure.
More insight. I kind of want to insight Shango.
Sure, go ahead.
She seems too haggard and sleep deprived to be lying to you, Shango.
Alright. 17.
So, I mean, if you want to give Ren anything,
You get a sense of would
Yeah,
she know what you're going for?
Like, he's confused as how she was able to cast spells without having her spells book, because he was under the impression that she would need the spell book in order to cast the spells.
Yeah, the way she seems to explain it to you is that when separated from her spell book, she can only cast the spells that she had memorized.
That she knows, yeah.
From the last time
So-
she woke up from a long rest, air quotes, in mechanics terms.
So it's not very well. It's not really hidden that he's a little suspicious, I guess.
Yeah. She kind of steps forward and puts her hand out.
I'll take a look at Biero.
I take the book from Shango and hand it to Tara.
She kind of exhales and kind of holds it to her chest like a child who's found a lost teddy bear almost. And she says, "Oh, hello, old friend. I think we're going to need your help getting out of here. And she says, all right.
Would I have, from our previous adventures, would I know whether or not she has like Lehman's tiny hut or something?
You probably might. She does not have access to Lehman's tiny hut. She does a little one better. She has a private sanctum available to her.
And Tara, you may want to maybe put up one of those sanctums from old times to give us a safe space to relax and talk here.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Yes.
And she will cast a private sanctum.
Sounds fancy.
As you watch as these gold arcane walls appear around you. You make an area within range magically secure. The area is a cube that can be as small as... it takes her 10 minutes to cast this, but she's able to do it. The area, she makes it the size of essentially this area that you're in, out to these doors here. For the duration until you dismiss it. When you cast a spell, you decide what sort of security the spell provides, choosing any and all of the following properties. Sound can't pass through it. She chooses that, though the barrier at the edge of the warded area. The barrier at the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision. She also chooses this. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier and its perimeter. She chooses this as well. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. She also chooses this. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. Casting the spell... she chooses all of those protections. And she says, this should do us for the next 24 hours or so.
That looks familiar. And show her...
So
I don't know if this will...
taking those 10 minutes, I want to take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic again ritually.
Sure, totally.
Actually, yeah, while she's doing that, I want to gesture for Biero. Biero, could I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
Looking between... She'd been watching Shango for a bit and then did that and gives that motion.
Busy casting her
comes
spells.
over here.
I'll walk over there.
Just sit off to the side.
It's going to be very, very quiet and speaking in a whisper. I believeth I understand what Shango was attempting. Just to be certain, do you trust me?
I do.
Wouldst you send to Terra?
Alright, so I guess hopefully before the spell is fully cast, I'll cast sending to Terra.
What do you say in the message?
Can you hear me?
So you send a message of sending to her, can you hear me? And as you do, you turn and look at her and you watch as she stops casting for a second and she says, well, why you have to go and distract me like that? Now I've got to start all over again.
Sorry. Good enough?
Come on, Biro. This is not the time to be joking around. We're in a serious situation here.
Sorry. You're right.
She huffs and starts casting the spell again.
I simply wish to be sure we aren't dealing with shapeshifters.
I probably shouldn't have been quite so rash. That was a good idea.
Weren't you supposed to be out of magic juice?
That was why I was a bit suspicious.
What?
I do not believe they consider it magic juice. Still funny.
That's not quite how it works there, Boyo, as she continues casting the spell. Now, if you guys don't mind, if you want this protective domain that I'm trying to make for you, you're gonna not interrupt me for 10 minutes!
Forgive us!
Sorry, just a little
I cannot jump the gap, you need to toss me!
I'm gonna just sit down over by Shango.
A little bit edge. You've only been here for a couple of hours. I've been here for what seems like weeks.
Nox starts making hand and arm gestures and flailing.
Not how it came. If we're taking 10 minutes, can I see what the plaque on the statue says?
You can.
It's the wrong tenant.
It fucking better not be. We switched all of them around.
You didn't manage to distract me, Nox.
At the bottom, it says, lead with mercy, patience, and compassion. Inspire others to unite in fellowship.
That one's correct.
What was that for, Shango?
If Nox has managed to distract me from casting Detect Magic with his jumping around.
Jump around, jump around.
Like a concentration check, basically.
He does not. You cannot be distracted.
Get up, get up, get down.
Nose in the book.
So she finishes casting the spell and says, so, now that we can talk freely without being worried about anyone bothering us, maybe I should start with this. Thank you for coming to help me. All of you. I do appreciate it.
Still need to get it out.
Yeah, no problem.
Though it does
That's our
appear that
fault.
I'm in this situation because of your actions.
Precisely.
Regardless, you came to help me, and that's what counts. Leaving no one behind. Right there, Biero?
Never again.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about that much longer.
So you saw her? Truly?
I did, and I can show you. But first we have to get out of here.
Well, before even that, I show her the mirror. Should we try letting Stados know that we found you?
Well, unfortunately that won't work in here.
Do you want to step outside the circle for a moment?
If I do, it'll go away.
Then let's finish whatever talking and resting we need to do here before we do that then.
Probably for the best. And if what you said is correct, only moments are going by for him as opposed to us. So
I would believe it's been mere minutes since we had left him, if even.
So, you got here. How much of this place have you been lucky enough to enjoy?
Some puzzle room with a lot of inscriptions of deific things, and not a whole lot more, I think.
Not much.
Fire, acid.
Fourth, and we found a tadpole.
Covering holding cells.
I pull out the tadpole.
No!
Oh,
that is a terrible idea.
Please put that away. Just be glad that none of those are inside you.
Is it dead?
Wait.
Oh.
What do you
Inside
mean?
you?
Oh, no.
Like,
please elaborate.
Well, you know those things we were fighting out in the little cavern there.
Oh.
What?
That's those in baby form.
Oh.
Do I still feel sick?
Yes.
I pray you destroy that.
You're having what feels like cramps in your abdomen.
Oh no.
Look at my abs. I'm like, do I see a puncture wound there?
You do.
I try to gauge up the
You
size
see,
of the puncture.
the way what those are, they're called slod. They are an amphibious type race with telepathic abilities, and the way that some of them reproduce is they have these claws that when they stab you with them, they insert one of these little bastards inside your chest, and then a bit while later they eat their way out of your chest.
I raise my finger. Pardon me. And I point to the hole in my stomach.
I'm sorry, what?
Not so good I feel right now.
And Fike?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what do I do?
Kill it? Take it out? Something? Ah!
I don't really know how to stop it. I just know what they do.
I will... Shit. use my
Reach in there, pull it
sixth
out.
level slot to cast Greater Restoration on Shango and see if that works.
So you cast Greater Restoration
Yeah.
on Shango.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, Dominic, yes, very much kind of like facehuggers.
Oh shit! Yeah, shit.
I do know that it takes a while, several months in order for it to gestate.
Yeah, but time is moving faster down here, so that's.
Prefer not to be eaten from the inside at all.
Yeah,
I am.
that's-
Well, I gotta check.
Yeah, I know what Slod look like. I have no idea what they do or how to cure results of their stabbing.
Everyone's trying to figure out how to open Shango.
Yeah, right.
I take out my spear and I light it up and I point at it.
Noxus!
Wow.
You already very light blue face gets even lighter.
You cast Greater Restoration on Shango. Shango, your stomach pains don't get any better.
Oh no.
Is
afraid I am something else we need.
all right. Just wait a second. We can think through this. What
Reach in
kind
there,
of
you can?
effect was it? Yeah, I mean no, but what kind of effect was it? Do we know what kind of effect that is? Because I know one of them was trying to hit me with like some kind of poison sickness, which I am not resistant to. Because
Make a medicine check, Fike.
I'm brainstorming with the group. I hope.
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
For the record, I'm now 0 for 2 on effectiveness of Greater Restoration.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
Rip.
Very specific things. Isn't it?
It'll come back.
This is a foreign entity in the body, so you would think it would fall under the realm of a disease. And you recall back to whatever it was trying to do, you were immune to it.
A disease I got. All right, Shango. Lay down, stay still. Ren, just have your swords ready just in case.
All right.
And I'm going to pump 20 points of lay on hands into Shango.
Okay. Are you going to use it to cure a poison or disease, or are you going to?
Yeah. Well, 5 is to cure the disease, and then.
So that would be 2 separate
15.
applications.
Yes.
All right, so you touch him the first time, and you use 5 points from your pool of lay on hands to cure a poison or disease, and you feel an even sharper pain in your stomach, Shango, as the holy light goes into you, and actually, out of the corner of your eye, like you swear you see the statue of Sarenrae flare with divine light for a second, and you watch as almost like a pea being spit out of the end of a tight toothpaste tube. Boom, this another one of those things that was in your bag of holding seems to just like start flopping around on the ground.
Going over to that, and I am like sashiming the fuck out of it.
Making attack rolls.
Yeah.
Renato with advantage because it's prone.
Yeah, fuck off. Move my hunter's mark to it, because fuck it.
Like a chef at a
at a hibachi restaurant. I was literally about to say that.
You just slice it up into several different pizzas. It's no
But it
longer-
is resistant to cold, so.
It's okay.
It is resistant to cold.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
But you still slice it up into slices it, dices it, stirs and fries.
And then immediately
But
stamps her boot down
yeah, and it just
and stay out.
Was anybody else hit by any of those things?
No.
I actually don't think I got hit at all.
really good call on the synaptostatic.
Yes. Piero MVP.
I'm very happy now.
MVB, most valuable bard.
Damn. Yeah. Shango's just laying down his back like,
You also take
Alright.
15 hit
Tara,
points.
so you're laying on your back and you see Tara's head kind of come over the top of your vision. She goes, "Yeah, it sucks here."
Yeah, I got
I
that.
second that.
Second
And
time I
that's
heard that
not
this
even
place sucks.
scratching the surface of how much it sucks here.
So when everything calms down, I kind of just sit there and I look around. I hold my spear up again and I point and I shrug.
Alright, so we need to figure out how to fix you two now.
Also,
Oh, I know how to do it. I just
If we aren't leaving, then I should be alright.
Tara says, "Oh, these madness conditions that you two are under the effect of can last for hours."
Oh, lovely.
do you have anything in your book to get us out of here?
To get us out of here? No. There's only two very specific ways we can get out of here, and I don't think you're really gonna like either. I have been able to do a little bit of exploring around here.
And the two ways are?
We'll get to that in a second. You might want to be sitting down for that. However, I think I can help the two of you. Come closer. She rubs her hands together and begins chanting incantation under her breath, and she reaches out and touches you on the forehead, Renata, and this gold arcane energy kind of washes over you, and your madness dissipates as she casts Remove Curse on you.
Thank thee, madam.
All right, Dragonborn, your turn. Kneel down.
I do so.
She mutters the same incantation under her breath. And this gold light washes over you, this gold arcane light, and you feel your vocal cords become available to you once again as this madness has left you. However, with that, I'm out of all of my until we rest. That's above the third circle of arcane ability.
Should we take a bit of a short rest while you tell us about the two ways out of here?
That's probably a good idea.
Yes.
Quick question, Bill. Did
Yes.
anything light up for my detect magic before I started having my panic attack?
There's a few things on Terra that definitely lit up as magical. She has a ring on that covers on her left hand her index and middle finger.
Right.
That you recognize as a ring of spell storing. She has a battle axe that hangs from her side that appears to be enchanted, and the breastplate that she wears also appears to be enchanted. And she has a magical bag on her side, a magical circlet that is kind of woven in with the rest of her braids in her hair, and a cloak about her that is magical.
Damn, if we kill her, we get a lot of loot. I think
No.
she's a Rakshasa.
No.
Nothing from
She a Rakshasa.
Nothing from the room in the statue, right?
If do you go and examine all the four separate sections?
Well, so I was just down here where I am, where my token is right now, before the whole abdomen thing stays, and I don't know if I kept concentration while I was freaking out.
We'll say that actual natural 20 Constitution check was not for Noxus, but for that.
Okay, then I can do so now while we have a minute, like peeking in.
So you peek into all of them. In one of them, it does appear to be a small magical essence buried in much of the rubble.
Which one?
The bottom right one.
Bottom right. I'll poke my head back out. Renata, a minute you have?
Of course. What didst you see?
Something is under here.
Oh.
And I started like with my foot kind of shoving a little bit of the rubble away.
We'll start helping move things with our hands.
The School of Magic is conjuration. As you brush your feet away, you can see on the floor under several pieces of debris and like rocks and pebbles and stuff, what appears to be a small amethyst figurine.
Of infinite plane shift.
Odd.
No. It appears to be in the shape of an owlbear.
Ooh!
An owlbear.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
One
Yay,
can
we have an
literally tie an owlbear
owlbear.
to someone now.
We have an owlbear pet.
I will
Like
go to another.
Snaps his nose at the D.
Ooh, I tried that at one point. It did not work out well.
What'd you say, Shango?
Wait, what?
I was just looking over it and I was like, you know this figurine?
No, doth seem to be an owlbear. Very pretty stone, but we'll reach down and pick it up.
Looks like a small figurine of an owlbear that exudes conjuration magic.
Interesting.
Because we should show it. Perhaps
Yes.
Tara would know.
Certainly. If you take some time anyways. He appears to have been talking about resting ourselves.
Oh, that is true.
Some rest I could need. Looking back at the stomach again, be like, ah.
Yes, that
I
is a good
healed
idea.
you.
The spot where the puncture hole was does appear to have sealed up, Shango. Your
That was worrisome.
magnificent Brad Pitt abs.
Anything but the
Fight
abs.
Club. From Fight Club abs.
Yeah. She says, all right, so the ways out of here. Well, as you saw, I haven't had a chance to explore the entire tomb. It's quite large and extensive. The waters, as I'm sure you've already seen, appear to be patrolled and guarded by those slod creatures that you already are now so familiar with. But they are just minions, something else. Something larger that
Presume I do.
has... Sorry?
Presume I do minions of Buzzsphere, everything in here is.
I don't
would
know
think.
what a Bosvia.
The Rakshasa.
The Rakshasa.
Yes, the
Oh,
Lord
I have
over
not
this
seen any
tier.
Rakshasa down here other than that statue of the room that we came in. I assume you arrived in the same room with the statue?
Yes.
We did.
I had my own run-in with... You get too close to it, this creature is able to reach out through it with its mind and affect you psychically.
That seemeth more like Bosvere. Just like a grumble under her breath.
A creature living through the
It's not a
waters?
Rakshasa. It lives in the water. They're all connected underneath the surface through tunnels.
Most interesting.
That's how the slot are able to pop up wherever there's a body of water.
Do you know anything about it besides that it lives in the water?
It is ancient, it is angry, and it hates the gods.
So then why are there statues here?
A prison.
I don't believe this place was originally constructed to be this way. I believe it had a different purpose at its construction and has been co-opted by this Bosvere or other creatures that reside here now.
Imprisonment does appear likely.
However, that creature is not the only one we need to work, and its slod minions.
What else?
We could avoid it potentially. However, the other two, they seem to guard the way out of here. In another section, not too far from here, there is a chamber with another pedestal that can be used, I believe. I didn't get a great look at it because I had to run away rather quickly, my invisibility spell being cast off of me. That sits in a room with this. Let's see if she makes it. Yeah, nope. This creature. It's hard to explain its physical construction. It had this spheroid body with a large singular eye in the center of its head, and this large toothy maw, and all of these stalks that came up off of it that had little eyes at the end of them.
Do you want to roll for that, or do we
Yeah,
go
because
from
of the Underdark.
Is that
you
a
guys,
behold?
you can make Arcana checks. Those of you that were in the Underdark. Not that I think you really want to, Vanya, or anything.
Yeah.
I'd be down, but I don't know if I can contribute to.
I mean, you can make one if
Oops.
you want.
Turn that off.
No. Well, Fike.
Thanks.
Oh no, mine should
You
have been.
still got a better roll than
Mike
me,
got the
Vanya.
natty 20.
It shouldn't have been with advantage, but yeah.
Fike, it sounds a lot like the creature that Sinimo was describing to you.
Well, I was wrong.
That
Me too.
Empress Sinimo was describing to you to go to deal with the crown. It has several minions of its own, almost like smaller versions of itself.
Oh boy.
And these other creatures that walked around, sometimes on 2 legs, sometimes on 4, but with one large eye in the center of their head, and they would be able to stare right at me even though I had a visibility spell on top of me, Biero. It was uncanny. I believe they're called Nothics, if my studies don't fail me.
Well, that's one of my big cards that might be useless.
The other creature, in a separate opposite end of this terrible maze-like place. At first, I thought it was just one of those flaming skulls. You're familiar with that undead? They're these skulls, humanoid skulls that light on fire and just float around, and they're a form of undead. That even if you smash them to bits, they come back in like an hour or so. They're problematic, but not, impossible to deal with. But this one had a consciousness that reached out. I think it was some sort of entity that was not fully all the way through the liching process.
Oh boy.
Process? What's a liching process?
And both of them sit on top of these pillars, which I believe are the only way for us to get out of here.
And they're together or in different areas?
They control opposite different areas of this immense maze-like dungeon. They tend, from what I've been able to glean, they don't tend to go into each other's territories.
2 exits. Why would Bosweir have more than one?
And it seemeth like
That's a
this did
very
not.
Why
was not
does he
created
have
by
an
him.
exit at all? Can't he teleport in and out of here?
Because the people that come here aren't meant to leave.
Yes.
This is supposed to be a death house for everyone that finds himself here.
But it
Even if
seemeth
they
not
can
to be
just
its original purpose, so he did not construct it this way. perhaps.
Also
And
seconded.
destroy he could not one of them.
Why? If you have a great big god dog guarding your exit, why fuck with that?
This demi-lich, for a lack of a better term, also had several spectral undead that seemed to linger in its vicinity.
Well, it seems like there's not going to be an easy way.
No.
Maybe Stidos will have some advice, or could help
Expected it
research
was.
from that side on something we can do.
I don't know. He's a very wise man and taught me everything I know about magic for the most part, but I mean, I'm not against calling him to see what advice he can give us by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm certainly would at least be glad to know that you are still with us.
I'd like to see his face.
Family worries.
You know the way to each of these creatures?
Well, that's the problem. I came in contact with some of the water when I first arrived here, and it was under my madness that I was wandering around and barely escaped these two predicaments. And I can remember some of the places I've trod before, but it's a bit hazy.
Well, we'll just have to make the best of it as we've always done.
Certainly. Find again we shall find again we shall do.
We're all getting out of here.
Of course we are.
Of course.
Oh, really stepped in it this time, haven't we?
Again, we aren't sorry for causing this.
You always knew how to bring the spice in life, Tara.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have been down here by yourself.
But you should not be down here at all.
I guess what I'm saying is, from my perspective, things are looking up. I'm not alone anymore.
Yet the reason you are in this predicament in the first place. And
yeah, but you're
that,
gonna fix that, aren't you?
of course we are.
No use crying over spilled milk now. We just have to get out of here and we can worry about apologies and whatnots later.
Who wouldst cry over spilled... I doth not understand your phrasing. Just takes out her book and writes that down.
Humans have weird expressions sometimes.
Well, perhaps we should all take a rest, and I can let you digest some of this information, and we can, on the other side of a good long rest, we can figure out what it is you guys do on how...
That sounds like a good idea. I'll take first watch.
Oh, we're taking a long rest?
I would appreciate it.
She certainly needs.
Yeah.
Well,
You said we can't look through the barrier, right?
What's that?
You said we can't look through that barrier that she put up.
No, you can from the inside out.
Yeah, it's the outside in.
It's kind of like it's a more advanced version of your...
Gotcha. So we can look out, but no one can look in. All right.
Yes.
I'll take a watch.
Except it can also
around.
block sound, so you can hear stuff coming from outside of it, but nothing from outside can hear what's going on inside.
All right.
I shall take the second watch then.
So I'll take 1 hour rest, and then I will read.
And then you will what?
I will read.
Okay. You'll be able to finish your book then, probably.
Hey.
Nice.
Good.
Good.
Oh, I am.
Hmm.
And Noxus will probably be up with everybody. Take partner with it, but be focusing on the book more.
Yeah. That's where we'll pick things up next week, guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Whew.
Oh, so what? We cleared 3 rooms and almost died. Good job, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, we didn't almost die.
Didn't almost die.
We were
Shango
fine.
almost got face huggered, but
Shango almost got face huggered.
Face hugger.
That's
Like I was
pretty
thinking of
good to
that.
say almost died.
I'm sure
It's
he
an
would have
alien, but then
been
you go like-
fine.
he got better.
I forgot.
But
I knew there were slots. I knew slots did that. I didn't remember which color did it.
The red ones.
Lovely.
so
Blue ones.
Penelope Kobe, thank you so much for the follow.
I'm
Welcome.
not gonna tell you. They have something.
Yeah.
so
They run into
Bill.
more.
So Bill, when we walked into this room and I saw the pool, in my head I was like, "You asshole! I know exactly what you're fighting. Oh, you asshole! This sucks."
What'd you
Because
think
then
it
you said,
was?
do you want me to tell you? Because you might actually be using it.
Yeah, tell me. I'm not gonna tell you whether you're right or not.
Okay. When we walked in and like we were going through the madness stuff, and then you talked about the telepathy, I was like, I don't want to fight a fucking aboleth. I don't want to fucking fight an aboleth.
That's what I thought
This is
too.
gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Oh, it's been way too long, and oh god, no.
And then you started talking about.
Yeah, I fought an aboleth before, and oh fuck, it did not turn out well.
I've only heard stories. Puffin, whatever, he talked about the first aboleth he went up against, and apparently it was multiple personality disorder, and they were afraid. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna fight this evil thing," and then it turned out to be a really nice one, and they dodged a bullet. We're like, "How did we get out of this?"
They had multiple personality disorders, so they would roll a d20, and on the high number, it would be like, "You will die." And then when it came to meet him, it was like, "Hi, my name is Jeffrey, and this is my pond. Do you want to be my friend?"
pretty much how it happened. Like the whole time it's talking to the dragon and it's just being evil, and then he just happens to roll a d20. It's like, oh fuck. this went south quickly.
I don't get a lot of friends down here in my pond. But
Is it old Greg? What?
You guys can come over here and
It drinks Bailey's
So,
from
yeah.
a shoe.
Yeah, I thought we were fighting an aboleth.
Old
when we
Greg
walked
is a
in this
sea
room.
hag.
That's true. Old Greg is totally a sea hag, but
He's a male sea hag.
Who's old Greg?
he's old Greg.
Yep. Just go on YouTube.
Don't know
Shango,
old Greg?
and Type in old Greg.
Yeah, just
I
not
don't
old
get-
Greg.
You'll thank us.
Shango, I don't get the reference either.
Old Greg, Gregg. Look it up.
Just look
It's a mighty
up old
boosh.
Greg on YouTube.
Old Greg.
Why do I feel like someone sent me a link to that last week?
I probably
2 weeks
did.
ago?
I don't know.
Maybe it was 2 weeks
Old
ago.
Greg.
Would you guys
Ever
like your
drink Bailey's?
experience?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Please and thank you.
Noxus, you got 21. Fike, you got 21. Ren, you got 21. Biro, you got 22. Shango, you got 21. And Vanya, you got 20.
Nice. Just over halfway to 13.
I dinged, guys. No.
Hey, wait,
Jen.
fuck you.
I just dinged.
Come
Come
Fuck
on.
you.
Fuck you.
I will shoulder spear you into the wall. Knock it off. We need those hit points now.
I mean, Nox is sitting pretty right now. He's over 100.
The DM just went, "Oh, would you like to fight a demi-lich or a beholder?"
You, mate,
What is
you
it?
will decide.
We don't want to see old Greg's downstairs mix up Ronka. No.
Honestly, I kind of want to fight a demi-lich just because the harder of the two.
I'll pass on fighting the demi-lich thing.
Yeah, like it also
Only
had,
because of
I
Ren's
wouldn't-
sister. Only because I would lean that way.
It had specters.
Yeah, they both
Which
have minions,
means-
so
Yeah, that's not good. I'd rather
Wait,
fight.
what are the minions for
Demi-Lich again? Because that's what I missed. I got confused.
She said it
'cause,
had
like,
several spectral undead that seemed to.
Which we almost died to ghosts. So
None of the spectral
Yeah.
undead are good
yeah,
times.
but here's the thing. Here's the
It's like,
thing.
you know, it can be a ghost, it can be a shadow, it could be all kinds of terrible things.
It's okay. I'm less
wait,
likely to
do I
get
have
possessed
turn
now.
undead? Oh, I don't think I have turn.
Yeah,
undead.
but the beholder's got
I'm not a
minions
cleric.
too.
Mm-hmm.
As
that is
you
cleric.
Yeah,
just
but
turn
Nothics are Nothics.
third level paladin of devotion, one of your channeled divinities is rebuke the unholy, which essentially acts like a turn undead.
Ooh.
But I don't think it's just
So-
Nothics. I'm guessing there was also spectators.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
At least I won't immediately get dispelled this time.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So we can fight both of them, and you'll survive.
No,
And
Maybe.
and we have a pretty powerful wizard with us, because I'm pretty sure she just casted disintegrate.
She did.
Oh yeah.
She disintegrated one of the slot. Yeah.
So she's got to be a pretty high level with this, at least within us.
She was supposed to be like out of slots, I thought, from what she told.
Or very
Zero
low.
last.
But
She said she was running very low, which she was. She currently has. She currently, before this long rest, she has 2 first level spots, 2 second level, and a 7th, and that's all she's got left.
She has a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
Yo,
Beautiful.
She's a
she
badass.
is a really high level.
All right, so
7th level. That's
no beholder then.
13. Friends.
We
Hang
need
on.
her magic.
Yeah, Matt. Then
That low
yeah.
for a
We're about to
wizard
find
type.
out.
Yeah, isn't
No,
7
I'm-
levels? Don't you get a 7 level spell at level 13?
Yep.
Yeah, so she could be just one level. Well, she could be the same level as Nox and Feig and just one level.
True.
above
Ren
the
is
group.
perfectly
You're
fine
really
taking down some undead. That is fine.
That is true. Level 13, you get a 7th level spell slot.
You.
Out of character, I've never fought a Demi-Lich, so I'm kind of
Same. I don't think I have.
Out of character, I've never fought either of them.
Out of character, I haven't really either.
Out of character, terrified.
Out
This
of
is
character,
fine.
I'd rather
Mike,
fight
do
the
you need your brown
beholder than
pants?
the Demi-Lich.
Out of
Because
character, not
Demi-Liches
getting
are
face
the
hugged
worst.
by a thing.
Demi-Liches are what?
Fight was interesting.
Demi-Liches are the worst.
Why?
You know how many monsters there are that have resistant to magical slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning?
Oh.
No.
There's like 5, and Demi-Liches are one of them.
Fuck.
Let's not metagame too much.
Well, this is all just us talking.
Yeah.
We don't.
Us
Yeah.
talking.
We're fucked either way. So it's what flavor of
doesn't
fucked
have a
are we
fucking-
today?
I mean,
Doesn't
Bill,
have a
you're
fucking
talking.
clue
You're,
what
you're
any of
talking.
these things are.
Yeah. I mean, Bill, you're talking to the guy who just basically asked you, he's like, hey, listen, I would love to have a vestige of divergence, and I know which one I want, but would not just know where to get it because I don't want to metagame.
Well, also, because Bill, did you make that figurine Sunday?
What?
Did you make that figurine Sunday?
What
Of course he
figurine?
did.
Oh, the owlbear?
Owlbear figurine.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so,
I
he-
fucking.
What?
You said owlbear, and I said saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you.
I
Oh,
rolled-
that was on your thing. Oh.
and I rolled between the two. And one of them won.
We get to tie an owlbear to people.
Growl, hoot, growl.
Owlbear. That's
He
some of the
couldn't,
owlbear,
say,
man.
he couldn't say no to me. You were like a 5 and 6, and I was a 1 through 4 on Owlbear. Because once I gave him that subscription, he could catch up on all his fantasy.
No, I literally just rolled. I think one of you was odd, one D20, and it came up owlbear.
I'm very confused.
We played a game Sunday, and he asked us a question. He said, out of these 6 animals, just pick one. He gave us no context. And 2 of the animals were saber-toothed tiger and owlbear. Fike picked owlbear. I picked saber-tiger.
I didn't give him any context as to is it something you're going to fight? Is it whatever?
I'm gonna turn off the stream now. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny, I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice order, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me.